Hey, Eternal. How are you doing, buddy? Feeling any better today? Hey, Tiny Bean. Hi, Tiny Bean. Mostly the sore throat is mostly gone. Breathing is more steady. Remains to be seen if you can lay down comfortably, but other than that, you think you're through this. Well, good. I am glad that you are getting through it and feeling better, and I'm very happy about that. Don't worry, Tiny Bean. Apparently, I am early too. Thank you for coming to say happy birthday to Nightingale. I don't know if he is streaming. Yes, it is Nightingale's birthday. Shadow, I know you don't usually come for Among Us. I don't blame you, but I do appreciate you stopping by to say happy birthday to him. I think. Let me check to see if he's streaming, because usually he's streaming, and if he is, then. If he's streaming, then I want to give him a shout out. There it is. He is streaming. There we go. There's the buddy. I apparently follow way too many people. Yeah, go wish him a happy birthday. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. All right, I'm taking my headphones off real quick. Oh, just because it's super hot in here. Okay. Thank you so much for the resub, Sarah. Welcome back to your 12th adventure, a whole freaking year. That's awesome. Time does go by too fast. I appreciate you so much. I'm glad we met, Sarah, and I'm glad that you're here. I am going to be joining Nightingale. I'm just working on... I'm working on getting some stuff updated. So, there's apparently some validation that I have to do for the server that they're playing on, and it's... Excuse me, it's a process. Oh. Well, I say it takes one to know one, Sarah. You are such a wonderful being, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the resub, Gina. I don't know why Tiny Bean doesn't show up in stream chat. That's a good question. It's specific to the server that we are playing on. Tiny Bean. There's like a hosted server that Gina participates in, and so she's got to give me the right files. I know, 15 months. Yeah, I've noticed that happens with a few people sometimes, and I don't understand why they don't show up. I've never been able to figure that out. I can only think that it's like maybe a region thing. Well, you don't have to worry because I also work in IT, so.
Hey. I always tell people, I'm like, hold on, I got people for this.
And is it still NA or is it Omega server -HTTP?
It'll be the Omega server -HTTP.
Okay.
And then the codes is in codes, which is like right above where we are.
Is it still the holiday appropriate one?
Yes. I love that. All right, I'm gonna pull you.
Okay.
Did you give me a gift to sub?
Welcome, Andrillian.
So I was about to say, it's gonna get loud, y'all. Hello,
Okay.
hello.
I'm target gifting subs.
Hey, Drillian, I'd like to apologize for accidentally pinning one of your messages and then in the middle of me trying to remove the message from the pinned, accidentally deleting the message.
Oh my god.
Well,
Teenagers.
you know, I'll just say it here so everyone can know. We love Tiny Bean. You can't delete that message. We love Tiny Bean.
Well, speaking of Tiny Bean, why haven't we had Mini?
Wait, why is Oh, hold on.
I don't know because
One
I have
second.
mini set for 100%.
Hold on, guys. I have the wrong version of the game
oh my
open.
god.
I have modifiers on. I have anti-teleport. I have bloody.
Oh
I have...
no. Oh, I know. You don't see what your modifier
Let's turn that down a
is
little bit.
until, like, the
I'm sure
meeting,
it's
by
loud.
the way.
In
Right,
other news,
but,
on top of
we
being
should
sick, you're now having
automatically
leg
see a mini
spasms.
at the
What?
beginning of the
How
game.
does
I'm just
how
trying to
does
check this setting.
how does that
He's
happen?
in
What
the
does that
waiting room, by
mean?
the
What
way.
does that do?
Mini.
Have to do what?
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Knight, did you see what I did?
Yes, I'm fine with you pinning that one.
It'll go away after like 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, I also
Are you
put that
okay,
regions
like,
file
aside
in
from being
modding
sick?
resources, Gina?
Okay.
Oh,
So it's not cluttered.
Hold on. Where is?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which one's pinned? What? Oh, happy birthday.
Greg,
yes.
Do you have the mod downloaded?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Greg.
I'm still missing one person. Well, Greg just got home, to be fair.
It's a little loud. I'm gonna keep them deafened for the time being. But yeah, so is being sick giving you leg spasms, or are leg spasms just a thing that occasionally happen, or like should we be worried? And Tiny Bean, regardless of what Twitch chat thinks of you, just know that we here love you. And that's all that matters. You honestly don't know why they happen or what makes them better or worse, but it kind of feels like being tased in the foot every couple minutes. Ooh, sounds like muscle cramps. You came back with your cucumber with salt and lime? Well, that sounds tasty. I want a cucumber with salt and lime. I don't think I've ever had a cucumber with salt and lime. I've had a cucumber with ranch. Ranch was good. But I want salt and lime. Kind of just want any snack right now. I had dinner. I'm just a little snacky, you know? You peel it. The cucumber or the lime? This has been a problem on and off for a couple years. Had a bunch of tests done to try to figure it out, but nothing conclusive. Do you have enough potassium in your diet? I know potassium can help abate restless leg syndrome. I don't know if it has anything to do with muscles other than that. I'm probably conflating two things. The cucumber. Okay, so you peel the cucumber, chop it into pieces. Then do you eat it with like a spoon? There's a puppy sleeping on the floor. Hi, Lauren. You're welcome for the pup pick. He keeps chewing on his big bed. He found the zippers and he keeps chewing on the zipper bits. Best guess is a pinched nerve from how you sit, but you've tried different seating to no avail. Your blessing drill with the information of God's gift. Lauren doesn't even like cucumbers. You can't stay long? How dare you have a life outside of watching me play games, Lauren? How dare you? It's cruel and unusual punishment. Oh my god. There's a Suzuki hat. Oh, I want dumplings. No, Lauren doesn't like cucumbers. Gonna get loud again. Probably related, like half your leg has been numb for the same amount of years, so that's fun. Yeah, that sounds like a pinched nerve or something like that.
Other roles, since a lot of us haven't played it in a while, like any of the roles or at all.
I haven't played any of the rules, but I don't care. I'll learn them.
That sounds
Yeah,
exactly like what
there's
that
a
could
thing,
be.
A little thing on the side that.
Yep. Yeah.
Too.
Then again, I'm not a
Give the
medical
sub
professional,
to-
so I mean, you know, take that with a
from
grain of
me
salt.
tonight.
For
Can
some reason,
give
I didn't show up on
Knight a
your
sub
Twitch
to his
thing.
own channel?
Like in your
Got it,
following?
Greg.
No, you
And you-
can't.
What?
You can.
He's already a sub.
Alright.
Weird.
So,
Are you following? Make sure to hit that follow
You're
button.
automatically a tier 3 sub to your own self.
Mhm.
All I had to do was just the download that's in the final
That is-
list. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that
to
was-
my knowledge, that's everyone here.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
we
we are
don't
still
want to
missing
do
Ziggy,
it.
so hold on one second.
You don't want to hit it? You're
No,
following
I
already?
mean,
You're here now?
everyone here is now
How did you get
tonight.
here,
You
Jackie?
missed-
Were
you
you
missed Ziggy.
informed
You did
by...
miss Ziggy.
No, I just got Ziggy at the end.
Were you informed by
Which is-
Discord?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
It was
Okay.
I saved her for last because hers was an easy one.
You
to
looked
type
me up.
in. I
Oh.
didn't even
That's
need
true.
to copy
That's
and
fair.
paste.
You know
Alright,
what?
one
Have a
second.
good day.
That's fair.
Ziggy has played since. Yeah, I think. I helped...
1901.
No, I think I helped Ziggy do her region file last time.
If I need to give her a hand, I can.
I did invite her to my birthday lobby last week, and she
Yeah.
didn't show up. So yeah.
And Ziggy could get on the server.
Oh, wow,
then.
Twitch-
Okay, hold on one second.
Twitch notifications
She's
actually
here.
worked?
I see.
What?
Yeah, it
Join.
just says that she keeps disconnecting.
Oh.
I like this new outfit.
That's
I'm gonna
alright.
keep
We
it
are
for a
gonna
while.
get.
I have a dog in my hair.
I like my face.
We're gonna start. This is probably gonna be a quicker one. I'm gonna help Ziggy, but there's 3 and 2.
You know, I just
I was gonna
realized
say I
it's
could give Ziggy a hand.
Not.
Yeah, I reached out to Omega to see if it's on his end first.
Knock your
Okay.
face is just 2 slashes and an upside down A.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Like,
See what Omega says. Oh, Mira. Okay.
ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
Got
let's
Minnie.
go.
Pew Pew's the mini.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
I'm the itty bitty bitty.
I don't want to be here.
Itty bitty teeny weeny shop.
Yellow polka dotted
Sorry,
bikini.
I am working on Discord and not actually moving, so don't worry.
I used to sing that when I was younger.
I used to listen to that song
I
all
like
the
how your
time.
plant is bigger than you are.
That's cute.
It used to make the pet smaller too.
Where?
Aw.
Beats.
Those
my
pets
bad.
would be
You're
so
the
cute and little.
You know, I love the smell.
Hello.
I do too.
Inner
love the
sloth,
taste
inner
of
sloth,
it.
inner sloth, inner sloth.
I
There it
didn't know
is,
garlic
Among
really
Us.
You
smelled
know, I
that
was making a
much.
joke because I don't have a sense of smell.
Real
Oh.
quick before the meeting starts, can I find a like explanation of the roles anywhere?
go on
Yes,
computer on
yes,
the right.
get, and also
Little computer.
GitHub. Yes.
Okay.
I am
the
running
other-
tech support. But thank you, Jackie, because I
I'll get to
genuinely would have
invite him in a
forgotten,
minute. Emmy is dead between trash
I would have
and
forgotten.
vending machine.
without a doubt.
I went down to do my trash,
Oh.
and I see her to the right of it.
If that's the case, I really don't think it's not good night then, unless somebody vented.
I don't think it's Panda.
I hate this.
I thought it was Glitcher for a second just because Emmy was by us around midday, but if they got all the way calf, like, obviously I don't know where you are, but yeah.
I linked it in the buying room.
What's the 3 next to Pew
I
Pew's
think
name?
I want to.
It's her
Yeah,
age.
Oh,
I
that's
think I
how
want to
old-
kill the
okay.
evil Minnie.
What?
That's how old she is.
I think I want
What?
to kill the evil
No.
Minnie.
Who says she's evil?
Me. I
mean,
said she's evil.
It's Pew Pew.
How?
So she's evil.
If she's not evil and we vote them,
Why are you so
why?
tired, Jackie? What's going on? You all right, buddy?
Yeah, I get that,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
like it's meme night, and I just want to do it.
But blood.
No.
Uh-huh.
Blood. Hold on.
What's up? Yes,
Hold on.
Jess.
Blood. What if I tell you this is her redemption round?
But what
wanna
if I
go
tell you
blood.
she's an imposter?
What
Oh.
if I tell you it's her redemption round?
How would you know she's an imposter?
Oh my god.
Because isn't the evil Minnie an imposter?
Yeah.
But well, it doesn't mean
Yes.
that they're
Good
evil.
Minnie.
Minnie does not always mean evil.
Yeah, I'm not gonna vote them.
I want to vote blood for trying to make everyone lose. No.
I'm just gonna. Oh no, Gina, what
Aw.
happened?
I don't know. It DC'd me.
Aw.
Oh, no, we would all
Where?
get DC'd.
I hope not. Just keep playing. I don't know what happened.
I didn't even get the little
I'm
notification.
just
All
gonna
she
skip
was
because I don't
saying
know
is
what's
vote
going on.
Gina.
Since
Oh,
this
you
is
just got back
Mimi,
from
I'm
work,
gonna
and this coming week is the week
ask,
before exams, so
I'm
everything is due.
guessing
Oh,
that
that's
you
right.
could
Yeah,
be
you
a
have been doing
vampire.
a lot of studying. You all right, my dude? Like, you getting enough sleep?
So
Nar.
what are we doing?
We're skipping.
Oh, okay, I thought
I'm
people were
joke
just, like,
voting
trying to,
blood, but-
trying to kill themselves.
Careful wording.
You know, that's the thing that really got me on edge this entire week.
Yeah.
You're gonna make so many
myself.
cringe Among Us references now?
It's a
Like
yes.
what? What kind of
Monday.
what kind of cringe Among Us references? Give me your cringiest Among Us reference. You're good, just tired. You'll be good. It's only 2 weeks. Also, it is basically impossible for you to fail Calc 2, so that's good. That is good. You're doing so good at the maths that it's impossible for you to fail Calc 2, huh? Gonna go continue watching the Tesla grad stream? Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you giving it a second watch. Oh my god, Tess.
What? Why?
Thank you
is
so
that the
much for
first thing I hear
gifting
when I undef-
Shivs and Miha and Ricky
anyways,
and
this
Capcrom
guy's
and
the
Myelda and
office
Ed and Baka and Schmidt and Matt and Dimwit all subs. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. God, 86 subs, my dude.
Yeah, it definitely.
You are
wasn't pleasure.
bonkers.
They're
I
in,
appreciate you so much.
They're in the communications room right now.
I
Yeah.
would like to keep a tiny bit of sus on Panda.
For what?
I can't say why, just in case there's a good guesser. Or an evil guesser.
Shadow, isn't that just the luck?
A good guesser?
I have slip of the tongue, okay?
The imposter is sus. Among Us trap remix. There's a trap remix? Is it any good?
Yeah. I can't really say it, but
Oh, thank you for
Look, I
gifting
get that, but at
Shadow
the same time,
a
you can
sub
understand how
too.
that slip is gonna make me a little sus of you, right?
That's very
yes,
kind of
yes,
you.
I see that, but let's just say, Panda, me and you have a very close connection.
Glitcher, if you're gonna try and meta
You
me
can
on
both vent.
down to be sus.
No, not like that. Not any meta. Nothing.
What?
If I just didn't show up, you'd make a C+ in the course. If you make a 3%, you get a C.
You can both vent, right?
No.
Wait, how is that backwards?
We just have a good
You wanted to
connection.
download this song for Clone Hero,
I'm
but
not
there's no
saying
chart? Ah,
anything
can you
else.
make one? Aw, Tess, thank you for gifting Tiny Bean a sub
Jess, what are
too.
you voting?
Gold Met. Well, thank you.
You.
I don't even remember
Also, PP's
what the
growing older by
goal
the second.
even
Like,
was. What is it? 40?
It's okay.
It
It's
is
fine.
40.
Grow up. It's okay.
Thank you, Tess.
I don't want PP to grow up. She's just good how she is.
I am.
She's perfect.
So who are the bad people?
Well, that is the minimum goal
Well,
that I have
first
to
of all,
meet to get a
she's the
payout,
only
so
nothing.
thank you.
Well, I didn't know. I said keep
That's some more
tiny subs. I
money
didn't
going into
say
the Twitch
vote.
fund to,
Let's keep that a little bit clear here.
going into the Twitch fund to help afford better equipment, like
All I'm
webcams, which
saying
I'm
is
looking at
we have a
again.
good connection.
So, you know.
Interpret
Oh
that
yeah,
as
figure
you
out how to
will.
make charts and you can do all sorts of
Wait
custom
until you're
songs.
18 to vote.
I skipped.
Oh,
If you get a
damn.
77% or higher, you get an... Oh, so if you get a C... Okay, I see. A C+, then you pass with an A+ anyway.
Asshole.
Yeah, test is bonkers. Test just like, I don't need money. You can be my personal charter. Okay. I mean, I'm so down with that. Your job pays well. Well, as much as I appreciate all the money, my dude, please also make sure that you can please make sure that you can pay all the bills that you need to. That's important.
Hey Panda.
And as long as you can do that, then you're good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what
What?
I don't know what software is used for it, so maybe.
We are all villagers
I don't see
in
why not.
Minecraft now.
What happened here? What am I missing?
Can I clarify something, or should I just keep quiet?
I'm proud of you, Tess, though.
Is it about the game or is it about just us joking
I am
around?
ready to be in my house so that I
It's
can set
about,
up a
like,
stream room and do it
how
properly.
the roles and stuff
Oh
are given
god, it's
out.
gonna be so nice. All right, Shadow.
No.
Thank you for
That
hanging out, my
probably
dude.
wouldn't
Enjoy
in-
Tesla
Okay.
grad. Let me know what you think.
Body is an admin.
Are we just
Jess was by the vent.
okay? That still doesn't answer my question.
Glitcher, I'm.
But
just
how are
gonna
you
say
doing,
stop
Tess?
while
What's
you're
going on, buddy?
I'm not ahead. That's the
I would
thing.
love to still try
You're
Clone
very
Hero.
much related.
I mean, I
Just
would try it
stop.
without a guitar, but I feel like it's not as fun if you don't have a guitar, you know?
Jess attacked me. I attacked back.
Oh. So.
So skip to save lives.
So.
A couple lives?
Few lives. Just
Man, that is a blast from middle school right there, being glummed.
So Wilfred and Drillian, what's up, guys? What are you guys doing?
I was helping Ziggy with tech help, so I haven't really been paying attention to anything that's been going on.
I will say I did see him as one of the 4 up there, so I do believe that.
Yeah.
Lizard and calf.
Blood.
Okay. Yeah.
You're the last to vote. We have 2 roles at risk here.
Okay, I mean, we don't have
Guitar
any
is the best
information here, though,
experience.
but okay.
I fully
I
believe
claim
that
to
because
kill a
it's
Jess
more
after
fun
I
to do
saw
that,
the
I bet.
Right,
flash.
but
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna put a garlic right here because why not? Would I prefer it being wired or wireless? If I could get my hands on one, I think I would prefer wired because I feel like then there wouldn't be the latency. But if the equipment is good or doesn't require extra dongles or anything like that, then wireless, I guess, would be fine. Wireless might work better once I have the room for it.
Oh, Drillings did.
But I just remember when you were talking about
Sorry,
finding
didn't realize I was
guitars,
muted.
all of them were
Wilfred?
wireless, and
Yes.
it was so expensive just to get a
Did
guitar.
you kill Trillian?
Nope.
Okay.
Wilfred has.
Where are you at?
As of right now, I am walking in to bottom door decom. Knots was with me walking in.
And where'd you come from before that?
I was at the Y, and before that, I was in cafeteria.
And Knock, how long have you been with Wilfred?
I'm gonna say 3 to 4 seconds.
Okay, I'll say this.
Doing
So
all right?
Wilfred
You're
was
just kind
standing
of
still in
here? Well, I'm glad
cafeteria.
that you're here.
I ignored that.
If you're gonna
walked
try
past
being a
him, went
pro,
up,
wired is
did my
best.
card
But if you're casual
enter
like me,
code thingy,
wired would probably
came
be
back down.
wireless would probably be easiest.
Wilfred is no longer standing in cafeteria, but
What do you mean by just
Jillian
kind of
has been in
here?
storage.
I mean, I know it's
So,
been a hot minute
Wait,
since
after you
we
left,
have been able to hang out and
went straight
chat.
to the, decom
I know you've been
door.
busy, a busy
Someone
bean.
went in ahead of me.
I don't think I
a
would go
cycle ahead.
pro,
And then.
but I
Knox
already
walked
don't have
up,
rhythm,
and
so
then
the
me and
latency
him
would
are
probably
walking
screw
in
me
now.
over.
So do you think somebody vented in then?
Possibility, yes.
So Pew Pew, where are you?
I was in the greenhouse.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
convenient.
No, cause I had to go back to the office.
How'd you get? Okay, so how'd you get there from office? Right or left side?
What do you mean?
What are you referring to as office? Where the lights cage is, or the lights panel is, or where the admin table is?
Where you do the upload download thing, the computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Latency isn't as bad as you think.
everything
Yeah,
started, I
yeah.
went straight
I'm
up
just
there.
always worried about
I
wireless
went to the
stuff with
greenhouse, then
latency,
went to
and
the
also
office,
needing
and
all the
back to
extra
the
like
house.
adapters and stuff.
Okay.
I have had some real bad luck with wireless gear lately.
Or not.
I was so confused. I didn't realize that was the color.
I hate to say it, I think it's Wilfred here.
It's not me.
Wait, what?
What the heck?
Oh, I bet you're doing great. I bet you also have a good sense of rhythm, huh?
Wait, who's the Jack
That game just gave me a huge. That was so obvious.
So, am I too young to have tea? No.
Yes, you're too young to have tea, Nightingale. It obviously has adverse effects on you.
Look, I need to find a way to stay up somehow, okay?
Tea will keep you up? What?
Oh,
Tea has caffeine in it!
I should have killed Knox.
Depends on
I
the
should've
tea.
killed him.
Yeah.
This tea has
I was
caffeine
trying
in
to
it.
Hey, Blueberry, how are
Yeah, I
you?
thought
What kind of
the
tea
Jack
is it?
was psychic.
Yeah.
So
For good guitars, you might need
waiting-
software
I
for
was like, I was
solving
keeping
double
him
strum
alive so he did
latency.
the double
Oh,
jump.
interesting.
Yes, Jess.
There's a new code.
I guess I don't
Yeah,
use
just,
double strum, or probably wouldn't. I don't know.
Glitcher that he didn't need to out himself out right there because, the shielded person sees the attempt.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why.
You covered it, but it was very brief.
Chillin', how's it going? It's going good here, my
I
dude.
would
It's
like
going
to-
good. Just celebrate Nightingale's
never mind.
birthday. Not the biggest fan of Among Us, but I like the friends that I get to
Yeah,
play with,
I
and
do
so
Oh,
that's what we're doing tonight. Maybe
I
once
tried
we're done,
speaking
we'll
and
just
then
chill
none of
and do
the-
some Blender or something.
none of the
Lauren's
words
gone.
came out of my
She's
mouth.
house sitting for the
I wanted to
weekend,
ask,
so
Glitcher,
it's
why
just
did you
me
wanna
and
trust me?
Plum today.
You.
Hi, Ed.
for a
How are you
while,
doing, dude?
Almost the entire game, you were not hit, and
Okay, but
There have been
to be
times that
fair,
I have
somebody
just
had
had
to not
water
be
and it
hit,
was way
I've
too good.
fared decently well in the past few
Filtered
weeks
water didn't have any reason to hit as
in
hard
this
as it did.
lobby.
Nah, you have to tell.
Boys' night.
No, no, but
right
they're gonna
now,
go off of like not being hit with.
right now,
I have
Plum
the
is just
medic
sleeping
shield,
behind me.
right?
I
Usually
missed my
anybody
well
at
too
medic
test,
shield, it's just
honestly.
something meta about what I have usually. my luck is if I
Me, you, and Ziggy
shield
need to play
someone,
Kirby
they're
Golf sometime.
immediately
I'd be
gonna
down.
Get attacked in like the next round or something.
I have no idea how to play
Yeah,
Kirby
if
Golf,
I'm
but I'd be
being
down to
honest,
try
I
it.
almost
Just
DM
have
not
a
saying don't
good
guess you.
shenanigans
I don't wanna
day.
do that to them, but I thought that would be BM to use
Popper.
To dictate in-game stuff.
What is
in
Popper
Discord DMs,
in Magic?
Right?
I watched Lauren and a friend of ours play once, but I don't think I've played it myself.
I didn't do it. Japan killed you.
Coming. I'm coming for you.
Oh, it's a set where all the cards in your deck must be common rarity? Dude, that sounds like my jam. Because that's the only type of card I would get is common.
Knock, and then I could just kill you, right? Because you can't kill both of us.
I know. I was going to go into
airship. Night.
Night is deafened. I think they said.
Submerged.
I think they said submerged. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
I mean, I feel like I would love that
I'm
one.
telling them to undeafen.
No, that's fine.
Wait.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and teach the both of us. I've been looking for more stuff to do with other people
You were
anyway.
submerged, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell a story, jeez.
You could have told your story.
Oh, well, I know exactly who I'm going to sidekick. Going to sidekick Suzuki. If I don't die. Where did Ziggy go? Still can't bring yourself to buy a Switch? Well, chances are a new Switch will come out soon anyway. I mean, it's been how many years? It's blood. Where is Sizigums? There's Siziggy. Oh, we love Siziggy.
Oh.
Kirby Golf is a hit or miss on whether you love or hate it. It seems like a really frustrating, really frustrating game for an old game.
He's in top decom.
Yeah. Definitely, Jackie. Definitely.
Question: who was in dropship with me?
I mean, you know, $60 on subs versus $60 toward a Switch. You've got a PC, like. I'd say if you were to go with a handheld console, buy a Steam Deck instead of going for the Switch.
3 on dropship.
Oh, then yeah, it was probably me.
Hey, Engel.
I did dropship. I did the thing. Went to.
You're right. They've got to give the new Zelda at least like 3 to 6 months with a good run of their limited edition console to force people to buy that.
Killed the body, but it is not DB or Emmy that I know of. Those are the only people I've seen. Oh, and
Man, what are you guys
Jess-
gonna do when my schedule
who was
shifts
chasing you?
2 hours?
I didn't say anybody was chasing me.
Switch makes a good second
No, I
system
think
though,
someone
light and
chasing
portable with
behind you.
good exclusive
I don't
lineup.
know,
That's
but
true.
I have a question for Mom.
Not stay up as late.
You
That's
did
fair.
what to me?
That's fair, Engel.
As I passed you.
I didn't do anything to you.
No. I was trying to see what Wolfer had said, but no. Where are you at right now, Mother?
I am by my snowman. Why?
Can I ask the imposters to please check chat?
I'm looking now.
Oh yeah, I better look too. Hold on.
Wow.
Please kill me this round. Meet me in Weeb Club and do the thing. I need to go AFK. Sorry, I have family stuff going on, but I want to play. But no, I am below. I'm by my snowman below lab. I went in with to lab with Ziggy, and then I left lab with Ziggy. I don't know where Ziggy went, and then I had my node.
There's a world where
so
you
I'm
get
by my
Sundays and
snowman
Mondays
below lab.
off soon. Yo,
Why
that's gonna
Is
be fun.
morphling possibility in this.
Except I
mod?
feel like Monday is the worst day to have off because if a store is going to be closed during the week, it's
Morphling
usually
is
on a Monday. Like a restaurant or something.
I take it that you saw me somewhere else.
Also,
Yeah.
Pew Pew's dead somewhere top left, mid center.
Okay.
TPU dead.
Ziggy's with Jillian.
How
Yep,
does
we're
Bomber
dancing.
work in this mod?
I just.
Okay. How does what?
How does
It
Bomber
passes
work
a
in this
bomb.
mod?
In 2 weeks,
Like
you'll be
it
on
ends
break, and I have all the
Oh,
time to
like
line up
that
schedules with me and Ziggy. Good luck.
Good
luck.
I remember
Good luck.
last time that Wilford had it on Stellar Rolls. It is on that one at least. I know it's bugged because Wilford gave it to me and it immediately exploded.
Ah, Sunday is the day that you always refuse to work. Understood. Understood. Wait, Ziggy went this way. Today I learned Test celebrates the Sabbath. It's unique in your case. There's no part deliveries on Mondays. Yeah, see? No part deliveries on Mondays. A job that happens to be closed on Mondays. I celebrate the I refuse to work Sunday brunch because after church people are the worst and it just kind of stuck. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that body. We understand.
Hi guys.
Touch Ziggy.
I found a body.
Aw, who killed my best friend?
That's incredibly rude.
Julian, did you kill your best friend?
I would never.
So I have a question.
How
for
dare you?
someone.
What's up?
Hey, little buddy.
Yeah, sup?
Want to talk about why you, like, legitimately came in and did not even report the body?
Because she was behind me, and my report.
I do
button
have to get justice for
popped up
Ziggy.
right as I got into the room, so she died like, I don't know.
You know what
But-
is perfect
but I-
about this entire
but I-
situation?
It saddens me that the after church
Not
crowd
just
is
the
so
mini
terrible.
with the punching bags. And then Wilford goes, "Hey, little buddy," and he goes, "What's up?" And you just see him be like, "Yeah, what's up?" Just
You know,
ready to go.
Tiny 5-year-old voice comes out as like a 40-year-old New Yorker, like deep Italian heritage.
Like, I don't understand how people that are supposed to be filled with so much love and respect for others can be so
Here.
Yes, the
awful
first kill was VIP.
and so
me,
haughty.
Jess, and Wilford were in O2
Okay,
when that
Like-
happened, and they were a crewmate because it was white.
I'm gonna be completely honest. That caught me off guard.
I mean,
and it
it's
hurt my eyes.
because they
What-
genuinely
what was
aren't.
that? Like, what was that? White
It was
flag?
it was a
But,
VIP.
you know.
A very important person died when that flash happened. They were a
Oh,
crewmate.
okay.
It
That's
was
why
not
when it
Ziggy.
that's why when it happened, I was like, who it was, and it was me,
Yeah, it was
Jess,
blood.
and Wilford. And O2. What?
Blood was the one that died.
Yes,
Blood
I
was
know.
the VIP.
Yeah,
God
then
is
the
great,
Ziggy
which is
died
why he will
after.
bless you. God bless you.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah, like, Ziggy-
where the
Ziggy
duck
died,
is
like,
my
right
food.
behind
Wah.
me,
Anyone know
just
where-
out of my vision.
Where was that at?
To be honest, for you, it wasn't
outside
really
Lecture
so much on the
Right
church
outside
people
of
being the
Lecture.
worst. It was
then
more the
not
fact that
Julian.
usually
I was
worked dinner
AFK
shift,
responding to an
Yeah, you
in-real
were.
so I worked noon to
What-
midnight.
What are the roles that can like kill
Oh.
people without being?
But with
murdered?
brunch, you had to get there at like 5 a.m.
Vampire.
Gross.
Before second lights went off, who just came out of BAM decomp?
Before the body got reported.
No,
Me?
before second lights went off.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I know Julian and Emmy.
I
went
know
through
Julian
Spessy.
could not have killed Ziggy.
Oh God.
I know
Emmy.
Julian went through Spessy before Emmy did.
Bro, you're lucky I'm even here.
There was like 5 or 6 people in lab on admin table, and then somebody was coming out of BAM decomp.
Yeah, I'm trying to say I was doing wires with Julian, and we had 2 of the same 3, and they went into Spessy before Emmy, I think.
There
so
was
I
also
think
a
it might-
flash that happened before Japanda
That
came
was
into the
VIP,
elevator.
Like
That
we
was
have been
VIP.
mentioning Julian.
Oh, Drew.
Don't get mad at my friends, Bob.
God.
All right. So who am I killing? Who do I think did it? Who do I think did the killing? Nailed it. You following me? Better not be following me. Okay.
Played.
Okay, this looks bad.
You would work
It
midnight
really
on Saturday,
does,
then have to be
but,
up and going by 5, so
see,
you got
what
like 4 hours of
happened
sleep.
was-
Oh, the clopin!
Is is I was on download.
Oh,
and I didn't go fix comms.
the cloaking is the
Ziggy came in,
worst.
and I was like, okay, cool. So I was doing
Your work wife
download,
was the
I
only
get
reason
off
you even
download,
came in on
and
Sundays?
Ziggy's dead at my
Who
feet.
is your work wife? Why have I never heard of this?
And I know you didn't kill this detective because it was just dead. It was already dead on the floor.
Yeah, when I ran by weapons, I got like a flash of a report and kept running because I didn't know like where it was exactly.
Oh,
And
God.
then it went away, so then I came back, and yeah. So I don't.
Where was the body?
It's in the entrance.
It's in weapons.
It's in like weapons. I don't think. The only way I think Emmy could have gotten this kill potentially, I don't know why they'd stay there, is if it was a warlock. If
Can I
somebody
just,
warlocked Emmy.
Her name was
Glitch was
Mara,
trying to
and
say
she took
something.
0 craps,
I
and you
was gonna make a
freaking
joke
loved her.
saying, I think this is
Aww.
the first ever stream where I've
Do you ever keep
yelled
up with her
at
anymore?
Alexa to shut up.
I don't know if I'd call her my work wife, but I
Oh,
guarantee some
okay.
customers think we are dating.
I
I'm
kind of
sorry,
guess speaking
what?
up for you now, that was all.
Jackie,
Yeah, no,
tell.
I-
Give me the tea.
Does
Yeah.
the warlock carry over, or do you have to re-warlock? Because that
You
was
have to
a
redo
You
it.
have to you have to redo.
I think it's only isn't it like a 5-second
Well,
cooldown after?
No,
that?
it's 30.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
thing
this is a
is
customer.
that they
Work
were
wife is
dead
usually
when
someone
I
you
got
work
off
with,
of
like a coworker of some
the-
kind, you
The
know?
body had flopped.
No, it wasn't flopping. It was just dead. It was on the ground.
Had past tense.
okay. Then that would make me think.
Oh,
more
she
of
is a
vampire than
coworker.
anything
Okay.
Yeah.
Versus a
Oh,
warlock,
I get it.
because that was,
Okay,
like, a
I'm
really
sorry. I thought you
quick-
meant that your
Do you know
customers
how
thought they
long
were
the body's
dating
been
you.
dead, roughly?
And I was like, what kind of
She was alive
deranged
before I went on download, and then she
mental
was dead
state
when
are
I
they
got
in?
off.
I have an idea for who the warlock is, but it's the Chill Friday lobby, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Aw, that does
You
suck.
know who I
Should reach
think
out to her,
it
see how she's doing.
is?
Where was everybody else? And did anybody see DB this round?
I'm. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I did not. I also was with Wilford on can.
But I'm following you now, Jackie.
I.
You have
not seen
increasingly
the
insane
beat.
conversations as we get close to
I
closing
went
to
and
make
did my
people not sit
canisters
in.
when I
Hey,
left.
Captain
Panda
Zach, how's
was
it going?
there,
What kind of
and then I'm
conversations?
coming up
Tell
on
me
comms now.
what you do to repel people.
You're coming up on comms from where?
Oh yeah, I mean that's
Oh,
usually
true.
how it is. You have a work wife, but
Oh.
when you leave
I
work,
did see him
then
there.
that's it. Like there's no relationship.
Who keeps voting me?
Suspicious.
It's love taps. It's like friend high fives.
Oh, I'm voting you from the dead. Sorry about that.
Oh god.
Where is Japanda? I'll kill Japanda. Her husband hated your guts, even... That's funny. Well, I'm stuck. Oh, wait, I can open these. Forgot about that. Am I the only bad left? I feel like I'm the only bad left. I'm not sitting on that. I know better. Show tunes, yeah! Japanda, like, straight up a vamoosed.
I need a passport for that first.
Gina?
What's up?
Gina? Did you not
Yeah?
see this flopping underneath your feet?
Where? I just came out of electrical. I'm in between comms and office.
Why wouldn't you
with
want to
Glitcher
sit in the
right now.
fast food joint 5 minutes before close and eat while we were
between
mopping
comms
around
and
you?
office?
I mean,
That's where
I
Glitcher and I
wouldn't.
are.
I usually wouldn't
Jillian,
go in.
Glitcher...
Oh, then I saw a morphling of you then, because so I just ran up to a body between electrical and storage, and you're just now running over top of it.
No. Jillian, where are you? Did you go left?
I went left and down into oxygen.
Okay, so Drillian, Emmy, Glitcher, and I, all fixed lights. We came out, Drillian went left, Glitcher and I ran down, and Emmy was heading over that direction. So where is everybody else?
I wanted to say, as lights were going out, I did get on admin table because I was passing through to get to Speci. There was 2 labs, 2 Speci, 2 tree room, and 2 boiler room. Jess and Knock were the 2 in Speci when I went in to do manifolds.
Okay.
While lights
So wait,
were
was
out,
Mara
I
a
was checking
bartender
admin,
and you the
no one
chef?
was dead.
You had a moan off one
Lights,
time
then
because
came back
that
on. I
was
went
because
up
the
to
neighbors were
admin
being
table,
loud.
and there was
Wait, in your apartment or
5
in the
of y'all in
restaurant?
electrical.
We've had several conversations about bad customers on the
Yes,
front
there
line
was
so that people
5
would
of
tip
y'all in
more.
electrical.
That's smart.
Then who's not accounted for? Because there were only 4 of us in electrical fixing lights that I saw.
A store-wide phenomenon
Sorry
in the
for being
restaurant.
muted.
What was
My dad
going
was
on?
heading in here.
So,
If you were somewhere and they started having a moan off, I'd just join it. I probably would too, depending on where I was.
No.
Where's everybody else?
I accounted for Jess and Knock as the 2 in Speci. There were 2 in lab. I don't know who those were, and I'm guessing the 4 people at lights were the 4 and 02.
Is this a warlock?
I mean, if it's a warlock, then why are you running away from it?
I'm not running away from it.
Did
I
they
just
warlock
told
their own partner?
Well, that
The
would
neighbors were
imply that
having
Knight
a
would
party
be
and
my
being
partner
loud.
and I'm the
So she
warlock.
moaned super loud into the wall to make them shut up, so you joined her. Did it work?
I mean, the warlocked the morphling.
I'd like, were the
whoever
neighbors-
That may be.
I don't know.
Were the neighbors like
I'm not running
another
away from
restaurant?
anything. Glitcher and I are in between comms and office, and I saw Drillian go left. So either this is a vampire or it's a warlock, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why I'm getting voted on that.
It's a massage parlor. Shouldn't they have been the ones moaning? Alright, so what? I'm gonna have to kill Gina, I guess? Okay, well, I'm not going down there.
Oh, what?
Could have just let me follow it.
How's everyone doing tonight?
I saw a blue bloody trail.
Oh yeah, I did too.
Yeah, it's
I
not
know who
Jess.
the killer is.
Who?
Okay.
How many killers are there right now? Do we know?
It could be up to 4. The other thing is, it could be the sheriff who got bloodied because the modifiers do not have like an imp crew neutral division.
But did the moan off work? Is the question.
Something I could also say is, there also is a possibility that if there was a vampire, that I think the bloody trail goes to the
your work
vampire,
wife?
even if they're across.
Is that who you're still referring to?
I believe it does. Yes.
So, where is this body in relation to the bloody trail?
Where's this body?
Is in.
You won. Who voted?
Okay, so
were the
it's not a
customers there?
Because the bloody trail was going out of labs. It was probably not a vampire then, because the bloody trail was going out of labs.
So who
Your other two? Okay.
To the killer, I am withholding for a little bit. Leave me alone. Trust exercise.
So who was the one in weapons and who was the one in office?
I was in weapons.
I'm right outside office.
G Speed is claiming weapons and Glitcher is claiming. Oh, my apologies.
G Speed is dead.
Were you the one who was very briefly in comms, like a half second?
I was in there to do my
Glitcher.
Oh, okay.
Who was in comms?
Like it stepped inside. The bean stepped inside comms and immediately left.
Possibly, I don't remember going there.
Who was the one in office then?
Was that right at the end? Because if that was at the end, that was me. I was heading into comms.
It might have been. It was like maybe a second or 2 before the round ended, but it looked like they immediately left.
You work with a lot of older people, so they always have crap to say. That's true. The older people. Oh my God. I used to work with this one guy. I think he was in his 70s when he got a job with us. His name was Fred. He was Italian, and he used to own a.
Well, I was walking.
He used
with
to own
you. I
a.
wasn't following you.
Was it a wood veneer company? Oh my God. The stories this guy told. The stories this guy told were bonkers.
Sorry. Distractions.
Distraction. I use sneak 100.
Good cheer.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Captain Zach. Welcome to the kingdom. We're glad to have you here. Deal. Hi, Blup. Wow, you got it first try? Ridiculous, my man. Ridiculous. It was bound to happen, you know? It was bound to happen.
Entrance to comms?
I have a question.
Yes.
How old is this?
That's a great question.
Because I just was in comms with Jess. She left, and then this body's reported.
Were you not just in Top Electrical? Because that's where I last saw you.
No, I'm in comms. I just got in, and I was on the comms down the upload, and then Jess left just now, and then died.
What? Wait, I saw Adrian go into left side office.
I'm not in left side office.
Maybe I got the cams mixed up, but I saw you going into the left side of a room. Regardless, I see Glitch's name in the wall, so I'm inclined to... I don't know why he would go in there, but at the same time, Glitcher does sometimes make odd plays, but I don't think he would do this. But I also don't think you killed this. You do sound crewish.
I did my my download.
Apparently one time one of her regulars knocked someone out in the men's bathroom, so she was trying to drag him out into the hall, and someone walked in looking very much like she had done it.
Wilfred was dancing for the camera.
Oh man, I love
I
it.
honestly didn't see it.
How's it going,
I
Bluff?
left as soon as you started, maybe.
Well, I guess I have a moment, so why don't I,
You want to
After
vote
this,
from
I'm
the...
after this whole thing, I'm gonna head to Wilfred's VOD after
do
this
it
and just
roulette
watch the
and
video
reject.
cameras.
My man, you are... I think you are probably the only person who has gotten so many
You're
do-its.
the only one we haven't heard from.
I'm with Wilfred right now.
Where?
Outside labs.
He's not.
Among Us is alright. I mean, it's Among Us. I'm genuinely more invested in the stories that chat is telling me. So if you've got any interesting stories, if you've ever worked any form of retail or customer service job or food service job, please join in. Yeah, no worries, Jackie. Yeah, you can play. That's fine. I'm here to hang out and have a good time, man. I was trying to give Ziggy a good time, and someone decided to stop that.
No, I know. I'm getting people mixed up in my head. Sorry, Glitcher, go on.
Where's Jillian?
I'm up by electrical.
Were
did
you
not
ever
see
near
you.
comms?
Was I in comms?
Near, or like around with Jess? Who was with Jess this round? Because this is definitely like...
I haven't seen Jess, but I did come down from electrical where I saw Glitcher and then was looping back up and around past comms. So right now I'm by the cage.
Part of me is thinking Jillian might be a vampire.
I just left there. Julian knew it.
Well, Japanda, maybe if you paid more attention, you would have known that I was there, because that's where I was. Bink.
Okay, I can't.
Oh wow.
I can't hold it in anymore.
What?
I don't want to out.
Can you let Knock talk? They have the microphone.
Sorry.
Hi.
So, either Drillian or Wilford killed this one.
Yeah,
I genuinely
I've
think
gotten
it's
really
Drillian here.
bored of Among
Yeah,
Us, so
'cause
that's fair.
They
Panda
Well,
said that they passed that area last round, and then now Panda's dead.
yeah, and
So
the two of them just came down from electrical, and then Japanda's body's dead right outside electrical.
alright.
Do I look so engaged with the game? Yeah, I was on security cams. I don't know if anyone saw me on security cams, but I was on security cams. I think I saw Wilford by drill, and then I saw Knock in oxygen, and I just went down to make sure Knock was okay. Did a little circle around and was heading back up. I didn't see any bodies.
Jillian, I just want to say, if your only defense was yes, I would have just skipped for you.
Defense, what do you mean was yes?
Because at the beginning you said yes, then paused for a few seconds, so like, okay, great defense.
So my defense is.
Was anyone accusing me? Oh wait, right, yeah.
Yes.
No.
What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? There's an anti-masker during your mask mandates yelling at her manager, and it got so heated my manager had to like body slam the guy and then drag him out of the restaurant. Oh my
At the
god.
beginning of the meeting.
Nothing.
Night.
I have my suspicions on who it is, and I think I'm like 99% sure I'm right.
Night.
I don't understand people. I really don't understand
I'm gonna
people.
find out
People
somehow.
find the weirdest
I'm
hills to
gonna
die
find out
on.
somehow.
Wait.
Yeah.
Second day on the job, someone tried to claim I had touched their food after touching money, which is not true. Why would someone do that?
What?
Stefan.
Ah, yes. Free food. The thing that everyone needs. Man, if you want free food, go elsewhere. Go do other things. Stop working, lose your job, go to a homeless shelter, get free food. How's that? If you want handouts, then you gotta sacrifice literally everything else. Nougat is a color?
He had.
You know, nice.
I knew it was brilliant and they killed him.
Wilford, finish your thought.
So besides Ziggy's name while we were dead, said fake SK. What does that mean?
So Julian tried
serial
to
killer.
convert her, but because she's imp, you can't convert.
Oh,
Yeah,
so she was
Julian.
a fake psychic.
I
Yeah.
know, Ziggy
But
was
in my
already
heart,
evil.
I was on your team, Julian.
I appreciate you, Ziggy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Julian, I know.
How this is.
No, Julian, I've known that you've done a lot of those kills, and I'm like, I can't hold it in anymore.
Oh my god, I had like such bad kills. I killed in lab, vented, Knox saw me vent, I'm pretty sure.
I did,
And
yeah.
then
I did.
Thanks, Jackie.
Yeah,
I don't know why I won that one, but I did. Woo!
Thinking Jess wouldn't say anything. Then
You work
Jess
as a
says
party
something,
planner, and a lot of
and then I
times they have an
killed Emmy
open
and
bar,
right
so people get absolutely hammered, and it's always funny to see people drunk arguing. I don't know if I could handle drunk people
I was just
arguing.
gonna call you out on vision. I was like, just watching me like a freak.
Someone was trying to say my name?
I was gonna sheriff shoot you just for the memes, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna shoot my deputy instead, which I didn't know was my deputy. Oopsies.
That sheriff and deputy no.
Yeah, I see that, but on my screen it wasn't on for some reason. I think it was a bug. Yeah, so I just checked the setting.
If that happens again for whoever is sheriff, because it's guaranteed, let me know, because if it's bugged, then I'll have to turn at least deputy off.
I do have a.
I handed you. Yeah,
Can
you.
we-
I just let you
Warlock
drive while I
Warlock
sat
turned
here
out
and
to skip
chatted.
it Because I was
So
barely
it's
able
fine.
To get it off once.
You also had
every
this lady
round.
yell at you during a lunch rush for not knowing what kind of pan her food was cooked on.
Oh my God,
What
he's
what
a
did it
teen-
matter
he's
what kind of pan?
underage.
I'd like to say, Jillian,
Underage.
the whole reason why I was looking for you that
That's fair,
entire last
Angle.
round is because, like, I need you to get rid of me.
Why did you
I
want
know
me to
too
get rid of
much.
you?
I knew too much.
You're the birthday boy. I can't do that.
What do you mean turn which down? The cooldown or the
The curse cooldown. It's 30 seconds, and
I-
the kill cooldown is 20.
I
seconds,
just
so
don't
it probably just make them
understand
both,
why
20.
people
Yeah, just
act
with the
out like
Warlock,
that.
If you have it at 30,
I don't have two options. Like I have a warlock.
Your Among Us is so
cooldown,
good it
and
makes
then
people
have
solve.
a
I mean, it's
warlock
basically
root.
me. Everyone thinks that they understand
So it would
how I
probably
play
be the
Among Us,
warlock
and they really don't.
Okay.
There's
I
no
have
way
that,
they can
so-
understand how I play Among Us because I don't understand how I play Among Us.
Warlock.
Said 22,
Warlock.
25 to cooldown.
Root time?
It's at 2.
root.
Ziggy,
root
I'm sorry
time
you
is,
died
like,
so
the-
early.
The curse kill time, like the amount of time it takes before you can use the kill button on the curse.
No, there isn't a cooldown for that. As soon as you curse,
No, I think root time is how long you have
how long
to
you have
stay
to
still.
So,
stand with
okay,
them.
right here, root time. Time the warlock is rooted in place after killing using the curse. Yeah, warlock cooldown is using the curse and the.
Let's
curse
see.
kill.
Used to work security in a parking garage next to like
Okay,
3
wait,
clubs
what?
and 2 bars. Watching drunk people argue with bouncers was the highlight of your job. Ooh. Mostly it was college kids. You probably heard from your perch like 4 stories up. Do you know who my dad is twice a week? Only twice? I would have figured that would have been more than twice a week.
After you kill somebody
What?
with the curse. That's what the root
Oh,
time
that's
is.
right. You stand still.
On the
for
flip
2
side,
seconds.
there was this guy
Yes, that's
standing
whatever
around in your
time
bar
is.
area, looked like he was waiting for
warlock
someone, and you went up to him and was
obviously
like,
the
this is a bit of a
cooldown for
weird
using
question,
the
but do you
curse
know who
and the
sells you
curse
your
kill, is
spoons?
what it says here.
Okay.
That is a weird
So that's the
question.
one that you want to match
But
with the
could you answer
kill
him?
cooldown.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's just how often you heard it. That's fair. That's
Some
fair.
of them you can't match.
Has that
like,
ever actually worked?
the witch and stuff? You
Going,
can't
do you know
match.
who I am? Or do you know who my dad is? Like, who
So
could
that's
care
why I
less?
just left them all at 30,
Or who
but that's
couldn't
okay.
care less
I
about
will
who your
fix, I
dad
will
is?
fix.
If you're acting like a fool, then
Can the witch
be
kill other
gone.
than the curse, or?
Yes.
You couldn't. You had
I
to get
just
your
realized
manager.
the
Could
thing
your
with the
manager
root time
answer
is
the
the same as
question?
the
Did that man figure out
Cooldown, I
where
think
the
that might
spoons
mean
came
they
from?
Have to stand there for that amount of time, doesn't it?
That's an important
No,
question.
That is correct.
No, root time, yeah.
I don't
Further
even
context
use
on the
witch,
ambulance story?
like,
What
I
ambulance
just
story? Did I
kill
miss an
people
ambulance
regular
story?
Because if you witch people, people will pretty much outuse
Yeah.
the witch.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm so glad that Eraser is off. It just ruins the fun.
Yeah, Eraser was the. You
I
didn't
did
have
miss
any
it. Okay, your
fun
first
role.
time having to call an ambulance was because someone passed out. Okay. Further context, a coworker had given blood that day. He was then given marijuana and alcohol by another
If an
coworker.
Eraser uses it on a crew, they just become base
I was not a smart
What am I
man
missing? Am I just
or
missing
smart
wizard?
coworker.
Still downloading.
Okay.
No, and I
How
don't
much
care.
longer do you have on
Get
it?
out.
Just need to transfer everything over now.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh, well, my interesting. So glad that thing's here.
We do have 15 people now. I mean, I know it's only one more, but I do want to
Your
just
manager
say, like,
couldn't.
make
He
sure
had to
that you're
phone the
using
general
Raise Your
manager who
Hand button,
orders
that's
most
why
of your
it's here.
stuff.
And please try to be mindful of who has the conch. If
I
you don't have anything,
love
like,
that you
prudent
guys
to, like,
went through
the
so much
body, just
effort
put
to
it in
figure
chat,
out
make sure we're reading chat. Just
where
to
this
remind everybody,
guy
we haven't had a 15-player lobby in
could
a long
get
time. We're
spoons.
all celebrating Knight's birthday. Some of us
Aw.
are drinking, some of us are not, and we're all getting very excited, including Knight. So
It's
Who needs to lay off the tea?
Okay, it's the
Knight is very hyper on
It is
chat.
only 9:34 p.m.
Chat
Okay.
exists. We're
She
all
said
very
that.
excited and like talking. So
Look, y'all can drink your booze or whatever. I can have
No
my
thanks.
I have.
Yeah, you picked no. I don't drink tonight.
I have my
You're right.
pineapple refresher
Tiny
from
bean, just go to
Starbucks.
bed. Ain't nothing wrong with going to bed a little bit early.
Whatever you're drinking, cheers.
You had nothing else to do. It was slow,
Happy
so we were
birthday
like,
while we're waiting for
if it's
Wizard.
side
All I have
quest.
left is water.
That's
That
fine,
is
you
my
can-
favorite response.
Greg's got wine, I see.
If I cheers, I might have to step outside.
Do I need
Long
to
time
ask?
that she is, Wilford.
Cheers with a drink. Like anything that you have next to you to drink.
This puppy. He's just sleeping behind me like a
I
cutie.
got a really good me of just yelling Drillian so loud.
Trillian!
Oh, my freaking earballs.
I'm sorry. I woke
sorry,
up.
That was loud.
I woke
That
up my
was
puppy
loud?
too.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
I
puppy.
literally, like, that reminds me of, like, was it last week where I came in just screaming in your chat? And then we were all just screaming.
Oh my god, yeah, I think so.
My ears are sensitive. Jeez.
It was so funny. I'm just like, Julian, Jackie!
Sorry.
We're all
Oh, yeah,
just
that was-
typing in all caps, and then, like, somebody comes in, why are we
I'm
all
so
yelling? I'm like,
sorry,
because we like
Flo.
yelling!
I didn't mean to
I remember
wake
going
you,
into
poor
that and
baby.
absolutely ruining your fun. So
It was Nightingale who came in.
Yeah, Nightingale.
I did
I was
wake
having
Plum.
such a
I'm so
crappy
sorry.
day.
At
He
least
just
he
comes in
moved
and
to
he
his
goes,
bed.
"Hi,
He looks so
Gina,"
much more
and I was
comfortable
like,
now.
We're supposed to be yelling right now.
No worries, Tiny Bean. Yeah,
It
go
was so
go ahead
sad.
and go to sleep. You
I'm
don't need
sorry,
to
but,
stay
like,
up.
when
It's
you had,
okay.
like such a really crappy day that I had, I couldn't like.
To
I'm
be
sorry.
fair, I had a pretty crappy evening, but I'm still here being like, hey!
Yeah, get your
So-
pig.
But to each, like, everyone's different, so I get it.
Yeah.
You did yell at one point for me, because I was yelling at you to yell. So,
I said
you know,
your
that's all I
pig.
wanted.
It's okay, Jonna.
Plum.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't chew that.
Nice life. Nice.
Good
day,
night, Tiny
nice day.
Bean. Love you. Good go. There.
No, I just won't host anything for them anymore.
There you
Oh,
go.
no, I'm sorry.
Okay, so he passed out while working the
You get 2
grill.
minutes
He is
for
luckier
lobby.
than all hell he didn't fall onto the grill. Yes.
It won't-
So there's you on the phone with
Right.
911. Your
It's
shift lead is making sure he doesn't choke on his own vomit.
Lizard, how's it
And your
coming?
problem coworker is panicking because
trying
he's
to open
worried
up
he's
game right
drugged
now.
the dude.
Okie
Oh my
dokie.
god.
It's okay. I probably won't host anything for another entire year. So
That's okay.
That's
If
not
you
the
think
point. The
that
worst
I'll,
part, he passed out while
not
people
for-
were in
not
the
remember
line
what
and
you
some of
just
them
did,
refused to
then, you
leave.
know.
I'm so sorry.
Wait. In the line to get food? Or like in the line, like in the cooking line?
What? It's not Gina.
Oh, that's right. You work
It's
at
what the
a sandwich
I and
shop,
the
so
Okie are
they
right
were in
next
line
to
waiting
each
to get
other.
food and they refused to leave.
My God.
Really? I would have been like, yeah, you know what? I'll go elsewhere. My food's not getting done anytime soon.
Listen here, son. You be next to Gina, okay?
He had a bartender that showed up hungover, which is a
I just try to
fireable
put on
offense,
lobbies
but
every
before he
week
left,
for
he
this
spilt
month.
like an
That's what
entire
I'm
gallon of milk behind the bar. Thank God you didn't have to clean it up.
Right now.
What made him spill the milk?
Nobody can guilt trip like a mother.
And you know what, Night? It was my idea. If you wanted to do the other roles or 10 of us, I asked Gina.
Uh-huh.
I fucking love your reaction to that, Gina.
Hey,
But
Gina.
Also,
What's up?
We got 40 seconds till the lobby ends.
no, it doesn't close, Drillian. Listen here.
You know me, I
It's
don't
on
listen.
private server, so we're good.
Okay.
Literally.
Also, Jackie says hi. He yelled
Hi,
it.
Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
I don't know. I don't know who you are, but hi, Jackie.
There you go.
Hi,
Sorry.
Jackie.
Continue your story now.
I know,
No,
Jackie.
you're good.
My color.
Yeah,
You'll be
Gina's
alright.
awesome. She doesn't
I don't know
stream
what your
often
color
anymore,
is.
but she used to.
I'm gonna miss.
So you're on the
hosting
phone
lobbies.
with 911 making sandwiches because they won't leave,
Good
and when you
part,
finally
so we
do
don't
get the
say
2
lobbies.
people who wouldn't leave getting food, a family of 8 shows up and yells at you
Everyone
for being
good?
on the
Everyone
phone on the
dressed?
front line.
Not good.
Well, that was your own fault.
Nightingale did yell hi, yes.
How did you do this to me?
Guys,
Everyone good? Good, good, good.
guys.
I'm inside DB.
I'm
Oh
no,
my God! Please,
no.
no.
Look at that
no.
bean.
Just
giving-
no.
Look at him there. Do you
I'm
see
giving
his
my
pig
sad
by his
eyes.
head? Look at how cute he is.
Giving you my very, very sad
we're gonna
eyes.
Start.
I want none of you all inside me. Good lord.
Yeah, don't you got someone for that or no?
No, but no, thank you. Well, I do have 2 people.
You just
but
heard
no.
from other
No,
coworkers he
I'm
spilled an
at
entire
night.
gallon of milk before admitting to being
Man, I'm
hungover or
five,
drunk.
4.
Probably
Okay,
both. Drunk and
It's
hungover.
called Friends with Benefits, you know. Ever heard of it?
Wizard, isn't that amazing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
No.
Nice.
It's 3 imps, 2 neutrals.
I like how my room behind me is so dark that it looks
Such
like
a
I'm using a
good
green
baby.
screen. And the-
Great. So yeah, the mother is yelling at me for not serving her, so you crap me not, go, get the F out, I'm on call with 911 and you're acting... Yes! Jackie, I'm so freaking proud of you. Good job. Oh, can't go this way. And the owner for real didn't believe her when the comment card came in. Fantastic. That is probably the best thing I have ever heard. You had a coworker falling down in front of a customer. He was so drunk. You know what? It's not even worth it. I just died. But thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Nope, you missed absolutely 0 on the game. We started, I walked to one side of the map, someone randomly jumped out of a vent and killed me, and that was it.
Exploded on me.
But I'll switch.
Hey, my son exploded.
Blue hat again, Blup?
You know what? I'm just vibing.
Okay, so he was so drunk on delivery, and it was a pretty huge customer. Guess his punishment?
Oh no, we cannot move.
He didn't get fired?
That one.
Why not?
I don't know, it's the birthday boy. It's the birthday
Oh no.
boy.
I don't care.
Oh, I know.
Gina, do I need to start calling you a bitch now?
Whoa.
Bite your tongue.
Nah,
That tea has turned you into a terrible person.
Just because
Don't
it's
get
your birthday, because your birthday doesn't mean you get to call. Hello, Greg?
Okay.
Greg,
What,
Greg,
Robert?
Greg, you guessed the wrong thing.
Me and the owner of the store may not agree on things, but you do like him. Well, at least he treats you well.
There are
Did you
five.
admit to it, or did you double down
3
and
imps, 2 neutrals. Well, Greg guessed the wrong thing, so now we're down to either 2
And say
imps
no.
and 2 neutrals, or 3 imps and 1 neutral, or you know.
Mom, I think you're forgetting your settings as well.
fired would be a
No.
guess if that's
Well,
what I'm
there's-
guessing.
Wait, the baby's dead? Who was
See,
the
that doesn't
baby?
sound like a punishment,
Oh,
though.
Greg.
Oh, you know what? Technically, there could be.
But
3
fired
imps.
would be the
It's
guess,
a
because that
jackal
also
sidekick and,
means
like,
potentially that
an
he was
arso, I
drunk
guess.
driving.
Couldn't someone have guessed Evil Mini?
I don't think you
can't-
can
you
guess
can't
good,
guess-
so.
Yeah.
I don't think
You didn't
can
admit
guess
to
the
it. You're not a
mini.
fool. Okay, I wasn't sure what it would be
As far
like
as
if
I
you
know,
admitted to it or
can't.
not. The
It's been a
position
while since I've
you
played
had been
Papa
waiting to
Girls,
open
but I
up for
don't
3
think
years
you can.
finally did. They gave it to him.
Can guess the mini? I don't think you can
Wait.
guess a good mini though.
I think you can.
That's what I was
Well,
just
you can
saying.
have-
So
you can
he
have
was
a good
driving
guesser
drunk,
an
and they
evil guesser.
promoted
There
him.
is a 50-50 chance that both of them will spawn, and it's a 50-50 chance of what will spawn.
Or at least laterally moved him.
We could still have 5
Ingle,
killers
my
and the
dude.
nice
I know
guesser
you've
just
got a
guess
cushy
themselves out
job,
as well.
but oof, I would want to be out of there.
Oh,
Either way, Greg, you guessed the wrong thing.
Well, so my question is, if the mini dies in general, would that mean we just lose because
No.
Greg's dead?
No, not a bad
No.
mini.
Wait, who's the mini? Oh, Greg's
It was
the mini.
Greg. That's why I asked. I'm like, oh, it's Greg.
That's why
Oh, so
I
then-
think Greg is
He's just
dead
baby. You know what? It
somewhere.
doesn't even matter. He's just baby. He's having a rough time. Cool. He's passing out drunk in front of a high up at Dell, one of your biggest customers. You do stuff for Dell?
Bottom.
Low.
Like bottom?
Thank you for the
Yeah,
Nightingale, and you know I love you, and I'm just teasing with you.
Oh
And if-
my! What the
Oh, my
heck is
wizard.
that noise?
The microwave. Wizard brought out the microwave today.
All right, Nightingale. Hit me with
I
it.
was so confident in my guess, and it fucked me over.
Nightingale.
What did you guess?
I thought Emmy was
Yeah?
the vulture, so I
Hit me with it.
did her as the vulture.
Oh, 1 second. I'm very focused on a Guitar Hero. No.
Guitar Hero?
Yeah.
You're playing Guitar Hero at the same time?
Well, I'm dead. What else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Oh,
All right. Oh, is there?
all right. Well, if you're dead, I'm
Ready?
going to watch you play Guitar Hero.
Oh, sick. I'm good. I'm sucking this one up.
Like your tea?
My tea's gone, actually.
Oh. All right, now I'm just watching Nightingale play Guitar Hero. You do tons of catering everywhere, but there were 2 Dell campuses in your area. Pre-COVID, Dell was like 30% of your income. Wow. Like tip-wise, or just like places that you frequently delivered to? I'm gonna have to take the puppy out soon. Come out at like 6 and it's almost 8. God. Look at this boy. But yeah, so ambulance shows up, first responders check him out, say he'll be fine, he just can't work the rest of the night. Great, so he's useless now, and they leave. The ambulance isn't even out of the parking lot when a customer comes strolling in. They were waiting in the parking lot. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. I will never understand what's wrong with people. Tips plus counting time spent there or dealing with their orders in general. Okay, that's a pretty sick deal. My God. You know, it's funny. Alternatively, I think one of the most interesting days of work that I went to was when the bank across the street got robbed and we had to close down the like shopping center for a couple hours because cops swarmed the place and pulled out assault rifles. So that was pretty fun. Second only to when you worked with a bum and the old manager who does too much work. We didn't leave until like 11. For context, a bad close is like 10 p.m. out. So you worked with someone really lazy and a manager who just doesn't stop working, is what I hear. When you had to deal with the police/EMS when working security, people would come up to me asking where they parked their car. Like you would... Why would anyone... Are you saying that the police/EMS would come up to you asking where they parked their car, or just general people would ask you while you were helping police/EMS? She was wiping cabinets for hours? That sounds like OCD.
Next time.
How's the song going, Nightingale?
Now we gotta figure out these guns.
It's going good.
Did it just end?
No. I found a good, like, long bar that I can hold a note on.
Ah.
Just long enough to reach over and click the unmute button.
I was gonna say, you would have to wait till you had a bunch of finger notes and then you could just do that, multitask.
I'm not very good at that. My brain literally turned off for 2 seconds.
You don't know, bro, there were like 200 cars here
Cute.
Oh, man.
tonight. Second one.
Yum yum yum. I like the noise when you eat a body. Yum 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 yum.
DB.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
have picked DB
You want me
instead
to
of
tell
Emmy
you
for
what's so
Vulture.
funny?
Wait, what, Wilford?
You want me to tell you what's so funny?
Second one, people that had parked in the garage who
You
were
would have
working.
waited
Gotcha.
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for clarifying
You
that
would've-
for me.
You would have died because
The day before that was awful. You called your manager and told her you wouldn't be at work the next morning because if I was, I'd be
Oh, I
useless.
didn't double back. I just saw you there and I
Jeez,
went
I
up
am so
because I saw the
sorry,
arrow
dude.
pop up and I saw that you were with.
Yeah, go get a shower. I think I frequently was given the Clopins, because I was one of the few actual responsible people that was at the last job that I worked that was retail. And I think my bosses hated me. No, they didn't hate me. They loved me. I think they just abused my innocence.
Julian!
Thank you. You know what? Whoever comes up here... I was going to give a shield, but I guess not.
Who done did it?
Not me. Where's
I
it?
did.
Well, I did.
You've missed work 2 times
Tuesday.
other than that for COVID in almost 2
Oh yeah,
years.
2 popped up. Yeah.
So can I say one
Only
thing?
one popped up.
Like, missed work as in
Go
actually
ahead.
called out missed work, or
And I
missed
did
work as
part of
in
my
just had to suddenly
asteroids.
take off?
And then the
Hey, you're doing a great job. Here's more work as a reward. I know,
sabotage
right?
went off.
I feel like I
started
fried
my way
myself
up
at that job
to
because
go
I
to
went
either
from
the
that
left
job
or
to
right,
school, and by the time I got into
Glitch's
school,
body
I
is
felt
right
like
on
my
the node
brain was
outside
mush.
between
I was
electrical and
run
storage.
so thin, man.
I did gas as the reactor gets called. A Pew Pew killed this and ran towards one of the reactors.
You said PP is dead?
Yes, PP was dead.
Oh.
It could be Warlock, I guess, and maybe
Not
a decent
Wilford, not Jess. Who was the other one that was standing up there? Dang it.
I think it was not. Or
think
it was one of those 2.
Wizard, did you do the left reactor?
I haven't even gotten to the reactors yet. I did
was
part
it
of my
Greg then?
weapons.
What
Was it
was
Greg
his body?
It sounded like below dropship, like by the node.
Yeah, it's
on the
right,
node
right by the
outside.
node.
Oh, is it Wilford special?
Wilford, you didn't
No, not
go
quite. Not quite.
and run back up, did you?
Well, it sounds like
No.
I mean, that would be so big brain. Let me tell you, I would be so proud of myself if I did that, but I'm
Who
not
was
that
the
good.
other person in dropship? Was it Knock?
It was either not. or
Hey, little
Liddy.
Reap, how
I
are you
can't
doing, bud?
remember.
It's good to see you.
I'm in the drill task.
Okay, then it was not.
Ayo?
Knock. Are
Knock,
you here?
sorry.
Oh, Drillian, that.
No, stop.
Greg, will you fix left reactor?
You'll okay.
No.
When you get back
I
from
did go
the
that
shower,
way,
you'll
but
have to tell me
there's
why the
so
owner
many
of the
people
store
like,
likes
you
you.
I could have sworn it was green or white. I think I'm losing my mind, unless it was Drillian or Wilford, but...
Welcome back, Knock.
Unless who was what?
Knock.
Who fixed left reactor?
That was me.
Not Wilford.
I could have sworn I saw green or white.
It
I'm
was.
losing my mind.
It was
No, it's fine. Nah, they're
Oh.
not listening anyway.
Right? Drillian fixed left reactor.
I'm just in
No,
my own
I
head
didn't.
At this point, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm gaslighting myself.
No, people just have to, like, listen.
Yeah, you.
That's all.
When you ask a question, you gotta wait for the answer and not keep interrupting people because I've been trying to say that for like 5 minutes.
Yes. Make sure that we're listening, people.
Put your listening ears on, guys.
Guys.
I will start singing Wonder Pets if we don't.
Oh my god.
So I saw
Do it.
So I saw Pew Pew pop up on my screen, but like 2 bodies, but not on the actual meeting screen. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe it's a bug.
I thought I almost lost my hat. Oh, okay.
Everyone stop. We do not talk about it. We all skip. And we move on.
What?
There's
Knock?
nothing to talk about.
Oh, microphone just in my mouth.
I do have a question though. Knock, what kind of pizza is that? Pepperoni?
No,
Okay.
you're asking the wrong person.
I'm not Greg. Greg's eating pizza, not me.
Oh, it's Greg. Oh, fuck, whatever. My
Yeah.
bad. Okay, what kind of pizza, Greg?
Just a pepperoni with some sausage. Got the double meats going on with some queso.
Oh, double meat?
Nice.
Mm.
Can we get rid of the mini?
Oh, he likes you because you've only missed 3 times. Shoot. I wish my job back then had loved me enough to realize, wow, this guy like never calls out. We should promote him. I mean, eventually they did. I made assistant manager, but
Yeah, oh goodness gracious, Gina. Why did you kill this?
I was trying to
you?
do something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll stick around this time. Knight, what are you talking about, and where are you?
I am in electrical, just above the cage entrance, and you are currently running away from this body that is flopping over.
No, I'm not. I'm literally in lab hallway right now. I left office, went up, went past the node that I was supposed to do, and then ran into lab.
It's fine. It wasn't mom. I've literally been with her this entire round. I've been trying to.
Oh, you're a tiny child. Okay, then maybe I saw a different blue.
What's that, Japanda? No, Japanda was in weapons.
Okay.
Or
I
it
walked
could.
in and did my pew-pews.
I'm trying to.
What's the next closest color to blue?
Purple.
Orange.
Put this on me, Ricky Bobby.
Oh, I'm purple. What's up?
That's-
Where was things happening?
This body is currently flopping over in electrical, and the killer is just exiting my vision range.
I'm just walking into electrical. Is that anything?
Is it you?
Well, no, I didn't kill them.
Couldn't be
But
her.
I am there, I think.
Did you wish you killed?
Yeah, kind
Oh.
of. It would be more fun than what I'm doing. I didn't. I don't know if this helps. I didn't see any of this.
I barely saw any of this, and I'm reporting it.
Eyeballs, you didn't see any of it. That makes sense, though, Ziggy. Lights are out, and half of your eyes are half shut. So,
I was going to fix the lights. That's what I was. I was wondering why I was in electrical. That makes a lot of sense.
Ziggy, I love you.
Listen. Short-term memory loss. I don't have any object permanence. How am I supposed to remember my own?
I don't know, man. That
mean,
one
that's
eye looks
honestly
awfully
fair.
sus.
Might it have been Wizard's hair?
Huh?
That is a bluish, whitish, grayish color.
I am currently at the node below weapons, outside of weapons and admin.
Liar,
And I am
what?
not.
I keep forgetting that I have hats
not
on.
Lying.
Liar.
Wait, are you there,
I
Amy?
did the rest. I did the rest of my weapons, and now I'm at the node right now.
To the
Wait, but
right.
I was. Hold on a minute. I was just in weapons. Hello.
Boy.
Well, they're at the node. They're not saying that they're in weapons.
Which
they're saying that they
node?
did the rest.
All right, I'm gonna have to let this boy out soon, aren't I?
Which node?
The node in
like,
between
been like 2
admin
hours.
and weapons.
It could be there.
Give me those good leg scritchums.
Oh my!
I skipped.
Hey,
I
mom,
didn't
come here.
Look, I'm feeling
Okay.
I love this little dog. He's such a good boy.
Oh.
Such a good little dog. No longer showering? Wow, that was a quick shower. You take showers like Lauren does. Did you wash your hair? Did you scrub? Oh, it's Ziggy. Oh, chill here with Ziggy. Well, I won't chill. Oh, there's Ziggy. I'll continue chilling with Ziggy. I got you, Queen. Don't you worry. You've done it. I'm proud of you. You did the thing. Ziggy, I will never rat on you. I want you to know that.
Can we have a party in tree room without a body being interrupted? Yes, Pit Night.
You know.
Of course you scrubbed. You wanted to be out because you take cold showers. Oh, why do you take cold showers? Any particular reason? Do you find it more
the
refreshing?
Room with the cold temp. That room. Or the divert power. It's not Gina, sadly.
Sorry, where?
It's in the lab hallway, kind of underneath where you go up.
Oh, okay. Greg came in
All right,
from
at the start of the next
502,
round,
me and me
I'm going to
were
use the bathroom, and then I'm going to
O2 for a
take...
while, then we were jamming out in O2. Greg was there. Julian was there as well.
I'm going to take... I just saw a picture that Shadow posted
so it
in
is-
Twitch clips. It's very funny.
Intriguing.
I'm going to take the dog out to the bathroom, too.
Okay.
Detective, it leaves Jess
Oh.
and Wizard.
You say cold,
I
what you
thought
really mean is
it leaves
not
just
hot.
Knock
Okay,
and
so it's
Wizard.
not like a cold shower. It's just like a lukewarm shower.
So I did
Interesting.
the rest of that
You don't like
node
heat.
in between weapons and admin. I went to go check vitals, saw that Japan was dead, and I was just
Like, do you just
I'm
naturally
just
run
now
hot and you don't
entering
like
into
heat?
O2 right now. From bottom.
You're just now entering O2 from Vada?
Apparently.
Huh?
I haven't seen Wizard.
Don't believe
How did
Okay,
you
so if I
get to
time this
O2
right and I
from
take him out
bottom?
shortly,
Came from
then
admin.
I'll take him out again just before
said my
bed
admin.
and hopefully not have to wake up till like 3 in the morning.
I did
You
the
gotta
rest.
remember,
I did the rest of
half
my.
the time people don't pay attention.
I did the rest
Colder
of
than
my
everyone
load
else's showers.
in
Okay.
between admin
For me, it
and
depends.
weapons.
I
went
don't
to go
really
check
like
vitals,
hot
saw
showers,
Japan, it was
but I
dead,
do like
and then I
being in
am
like
currently going into O2
warm
right
to
now from
warm
admin.
hot showers.
I feel like I would
water,
have like
you know.
seen you. I'm standing right in between weapons and comm.
I
No
could.
one
I
was
am
there
similar.
when
I could
I
also
passed.
live at 65 with shorts
am
and
currently
t-shirts,
at the door
especially
of
inside.
O2 right
Outside, I might
I
have a
feel
light
like a
jacket, or
killer
I
might
might
be
wear
dead. It's been very
jeans.
slow.
Listen,
Um,
it's not me.
I didn't say it's you, Gene.
But yeah, 70 is usually too hot for me. 80's too hot for me for sure. I was dying out here when it was like
I showed her.
100 degrees because there's no air conditioning in Washington, like anywhere.
I went
Christ
to the
and
lab,
yeehaw.
and I did
Yeah,
my
sucks to be in
telescope- or
Texas.
No, I did my node flip, then I did my telescope, and now I'm doing Simon Says in specimen.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna love it in the Midwest.
So what
I don't
you're
know if
saying
Lauren's
is
gonna
that
like
you
it,
were
but
in
I'm
the
gonna love it
area
in the
where
Midwest.
Japan is dead.
Yeah, but not really
And I'm
enough.
getting voted for nothing.
Not nothing,
For
bud.
nothing.
It's not nothing, sweetheart.
Can I let you know something after the meet? After they deafen
Oh
with
my
it?
goodness.
Hot do be stinky. Hot do be stanky. Ain't nobody got time for hot. I forgot that I actually have tasks to do and I can't just run around like a madman. All right, he's just chewing on his bone. He's doing good. Someone just tried to kill Ziggy. Someone just tried to kill Ziggy again.
What's up?
Ziggy.
Greg, how could you have done this to me?
Greg, you touch my friend.
Greg is trying to murder me.
Who?
Are you shielded?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I am.
Lagas.
Greg is trying to take that away from me.
I think Greg just wants all your eyeballs.
That's a good
Talk about it, Greg.
accusation to put on me, knowing that it was actually you.
Wait, where was he trying to attack you?
It was me taking my own shield. Interesting, Greg. Interesting.
Where was
No,
he
Ziggy,
attacking you?
You have my vote. That's it. Because
Oh my
you're
god,
the one.
Greg, that's so sweet.
Greg, how
Really
drunk are you?
appreciate that from you.
I finished the whole
So-
bottle. This is the first game I'm actually playing.
So Ziggy,
Oh, Greg.
What's up?
if you would not
Oh,
have
man.
buttoned, I was
I am-
going to kill him.
Oh.
So, do we skip and let Greg go to his own demise, or do you vote him out? I mean, let him get another round.
I'm gonna die. What do you mean?
This is Ziggy. What did you get attacked?
I feel bad. It's
Loving
fine.
More
Mogus?
than likely, it was probably up in electrical areas. That is where
I'm
I
loving
probably
Ziggy
Yeah, I went and
being
attacked
free.
around communications weapons, so I was running towards office, and then I ran faster towards office.
Greg, are you going to try and attack Ziggy again?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to attack anyone. Why would I attack anyone? Because I'm not a murderer.
Lyle.
And how does she get attacked if you're not a murderer?
If I
I don't
find
know.
out that you kill Ziggy, if you make it through this,
I did see detective like in our area, so if she...
you dare try and pin this on me?
I don't
Are you
know.
crazy?
There we go.
Storage.
He skipped for you, and then
We
you
were
go to
passing them, and it was it. I was just trying to be
wasn't
good friends,
detective,
you know?
Greg.
Did I finish my med scan?
Murdering them? Oh.
So Aliens Fireteam Elite is free to play this week, and you had originally passed on the game since the marketing made... Oh, yep, I made it seem trash. You have a new obsession. I saw that game. I think it's okay. Good, I did finish it. I think it's for sale on Humble Bundle as part of a bundle that they have with Back for Blood and one other game. It was like Day of Zombies or something. I think it is. I think it's Aliens Fireteam Elite. I'm gonna have to look now because if it is, I want it. You played the first level with a friend and immediately quit so you could buy the game on sale.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Go ahead, DG.
Be quiet, Trillian. It's not Trillian.
It's not.
Do I need to ask or
no?
So this is probably Dead End Labs. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Trillian, if you know what's good for you, don't out my role. Winky, winky.
Winky, winky.
Joke's on you. You assume I pay close enough attention to know what your role is.
That's a mood.
Okay, okay. Hold on. Since this is Mimi, I don't give a shit. Me and Drillian were in specimen. I pressed my button. Ding, ding, ding. I'm the mayor. There. I don't care. Kill me.
Oh, I thought you reported.
No, I just pressed my little button on the bottom right. I'm like, F it, I'm buying it.
Oh.
From specimen. And that's what I'm like, Drillian, shit.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything. I thought you reported the body. I thought the body was in there.
Then it's you.
Well, no, you were down there before me, so it'd have to be you.
Did a body die? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Okay,
Emmy died, I think.
Emmy's dead. Yeah,
okay,
Emmy's dead.
so it's not Knock, and you two are together, so that leaves Ziggy,
Well,
Knight, or Jess.
We weren't together.
Night is on trash.
Yeah, I just left trash shoot. I'm currently like outside the left wall of office.
What is it
We
like?
don't know where
Is
the
that
body is, so it still could be.
Well, Knight's and it's probably in labs. Why would you say that?
is that the
I
one where
left
you
Emmy
can like
Labs
fight
for
against
going into
the?
top decon question mark?
That's where Drillian came from, but
No, Drillian went in before. Drillian went in before Emmy went in that direction.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
they
I
died
watched-
behind them.
Yeah, Emmy died behind Drill.
So Ziggy seems
Oh.
clear to me just from the previous round, and if that's the case, then in my mind somebody else is hard cleared. So
Yeah,
I don't want to be hard cleared.
if Emmy died behind me, then it's not DB. So DB's got to be clear.
I just proved my world, Drillian.
You're all a bunch of liars.
I'm not a liar.
You know, I would never lie to you unless I'm playing Among Us.
I voted the
Hey,
killer.
hey, don't chew on that.
None of your business.
Yeah, you tell them.
Ziggy, you can vote for
I
Wilford.
voted Skip.
I voted who I voted. They know why.
Now if you gonna vote, Drillian?
I should have voted Knock. He called me out when I turned 18. Oh.
What do you mean? I said that you were turning 18, not that you did.
Oh, everybody, I touched myself.
Anyway.
Ew.
So tell me about the game. Why is it so good? What's so awesome about it? And is it the one that you can fight the Predator? Because I remember seeing some people on YouTube playing one where they fought the Predator, and the Predator was another player that came for them. I'm making sure he's not chewing on a computer cable again. He was chewing on a PC power cable for an old computer that I have that I could probably get rid of. Oh no, I need the hard drive from it. And I'm not buying that computer from Acid, so guess there's that too. Surface level, it's a horde shooter, which you like, but had enough of them that you weren't going to get it. Okay, fair. Vermintide and Darktide kind of, you know, burned me out on a lot of those horde shooters, and Left 4 Dead. Everyone wanted to play Left 4 Dead, but Left 4 Dead was
like it was a problem.
Oh,
I just don't do well with silence. I just don't do well with silence.
Where? Go ahead, Julian.
Where is everyone?
It's not Ziggy.
I was on cams. Gina was dancing right of office. I went down to O2. I'm like, Jess, why are you hiding behind the canisters? I could see your name.
I wasn't hiding behind them. I was just running around the O2 area.
I'm in electrical now. I was going to check cams to make sure somebody didn't die. I saw this die on vitals. I just passed Ziggy, like, I got off vitals and went out the right, never got a report button, so Ziggy could not have gotten this kill.
Where's the body?
Is there a jester roll or anything?
There is a jester.
Okay.
Is it on?
It's at 80%.
Okay.
Where's the body?
So the body is above communications, right above communications. I just saw Knock running into oxygen, so I don't believe that Knock is on admin table, which is why I was asking about a jester roll.
Wait. You said not going to where?
Oxygen, because I just came out of oxygen.
Canisters?
100%.
Yeah.
Jess?
No. Yes. Did you
No,
that's
what I'm just thinking.
Oxford
Knox
dude?
says he's not there, and then I come down from cams and I see Jess's name. So that's why I'm like, Jess?
Yeah, that would make sense that it's Jess
Will you
then.
pretend to be Knock?
No. Why would I want to be the murder bunny?
I'm not a murder bunny. I'm a happy boxer.
I mean, technically you're a bunny now, but are you a murder bunny?
Ziggy hard clear. Anyway, that's Predator, some subtitle involving gotcha.
I want Chipotle.
Another game you were interested in but knew you couldn't get enough friends to play it at the same time. Yep, I know how that is.
So,
You've returned, your girlfriend sent you a bajillion messages. Is your girlfriend okay?
No,
You played Left 4 Dead,
when I
not
was
your
gonna
fave.
Press, order,
Hey.
Wait, what happened?
Okay, so I still couldn't hear what Mom said to me.
I said you gotta keep imitating me in that situation.
It's fine. I imitated Ziggy up in labs and killed in Upper Deacon Tam right
you
before
killed
the button
Amy?
got called. Yeah.
So Jess,
Because I saw Jess go into lab, and all of a sudden she's in cancer. I'm like, what?
I love comedians. Oh my god.
And the funny thing is, Jess, I was out to get both of your partners that game.
Oh.
I did get TP round 1. She did run to left reactor. I killed her there, and then I was gonna get Wizard the round Jess got me.
Okay.
Okay. Oops, sorry. I just have a question, then I'm gonna let Emmy go. For the sheriff and the deputy, could you guys see each other and you knew who each other was?
It told us at the beginning, at the bottom in text, that my deputy
Okay.
was by Ziggy.
But you didn't see it any other time.
I
tearing
did
up
not
his
see
bed.
it in the meeting.
Alien
sure that you're paying
Alien
attention to the
Shooter is great
screen
because
at
the
the
way the enemies work, rather than 1,000 lads like Vermintide or Darktide, Left 4 Dead, etc., they come out of the vents and crawl in the ceiling, so it's much more about awareness and keeping areas covered. Oh, I like the sound of that. Just gives a refreshing feel to the gameplay of a genre that is usually pretty basic. That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, I was just wondering what happened to Pew Pew's Indian.
I could never win as a jester, no matter how hard or lack thereof I tried. The upgrade system is pretty cool too. As you level the classes, there are 6. You basically get this grid you can fill up with bonuses. They all take different sizes and level ups more often, or open up more of the grid. It's not super in depth, but a cooler concept than most. Interesting. You can use some upgrades from other classes so you can make some work. Oh, I love mixing up
At the beginning,
classes.
I
That
thought,
sounds
oh,
like
no,
fun.
I think I forgot to sidekick somebody.
Anyway,
Then it
I'm gonna
turns
go
out
use the
it's
bathroom myself,
Greg,
and then I'm gonna let the dog out. But I'm just gonna keep this running with the chat or with the Discord open, so you can just hear what's happening.
As my
So you know,
sidekick.
run boy, run.
Greg.
Your only concern is it might be a little short. You got it for $12. You can play the levels over and over, no problem.
I had drunk
What do you mean by
Greg as
short?
my sidekick, so I just called him Dreg. Dreg.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not saying it.
Dragon D's not.
Oh my god, Glitcher, I wasn't gonna say that. Damn it. I thought it, but I wasn't going to say it.
You thought it, but you did not.
Nuggets now?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, how much can you eat?
Look,
What is
look at me!
Where are you?
What?
Where are you?
A little baby!
Where?
Where are you?
Where's the baby?
Little baby!
Where?
You gotta find him yourself.
Well, I'll probably be dead before I find them. Where are you? No.
Wait, where'd you go?
I can't see anything now.
Where'd you go?
Okay, do this one. I don't know.
It's a little baby.
The arrows are so small. Ziggy! Look at me! I'm so tiny!
Well.
I'm so small! I'm
My
so
God.
Has Knight just had like an entire Starbucks worth of coffee?
No, he had tea.
I had tea.
I know I'm joking because of how
I'm smaller than your eyeballs, Ziggy!
Oh my God.
He's so funny.
Jess! Just look at me!
Come on.
Mine.
That's so cute.
Oh man, I was taking a shower.
I thought you were about to say a shit.
I had that earlier.
Ruin got-
Girls so
I was looking for the
Yes, they do.
night.
Not gonna finish that.
Body is dead in medbay hallway closer to engine. The only real thing I want to say is it looked like Greg came from there, but obviously that's not a hard sus. That's just like what were you up to, right?
Yeah, I do. I do. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
character
doing
just-
task in that area, but interesting. Okay.
Nice character just looks shorter than everybody, even in the meeting screen.
You never pointed out, man.
They're vertically challenged.
I need 3-step stools, guys.
Okay, I'll
Think
get
about it.
Here you go.
Alright, Greg, you respond? Sorry. I know you responded, but I can't tell.
Do you
what.
know who else? Did you see anyone else? Just out of curiosity.
I saw Pew Pew coming out of the flip area, the divert power areas.
I just
but
wanted to make sure that you know that she was there too. Okay.
Yeah. It just looked like you came directly from that bay room, which is why, yes, I am going you first. I acknowledge she was in the area.
Yeah. Okay.
But
that's all I got. I mean, yeah, I came from medical, but that's.
the other thing too, it is close to engine, could be a snipe. I did pop on vitals beforehand. I don't have exact timing.
Okey-dokey.
Don't you like it when you have to sneeze but you can't sneeze?
Oh, that's the worst feeling. Not angry.
Yes.
Like it's just such
There's
an
worse
annoyance.
things.
No, the worst feeling mixed with the worst sound. The fact that you can't sneeze and then also hearing nails on a chalkboard.
I've said this before, I'll say it again. I actually don't get bothered by nails on a chalkboard. I don't get
You're
what
psychotic.
it is. Of all the things in the world that bother me or auditorily, how is it nails on the chalkboard is my immunity?
I would like to ask, what does it even sound like?
Nice, search it up, listen to it.
No thanks.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna say this. I would suggest doing like a second and a half out of just like pure curiosity, but that's me, right? I can't tell you to do it, right?
Right.
Yeah, nice, search it up. It will be
No
nice.
thanks. How about not now?
The
I would
people that are not
like to.
AFK, can you all vote?
I'm sorry. Doing stuff. Don't you
Or you don't
get
have
off
to
get
vote.
off Amazon, Gina. Amazon. I don't know.
Amazon.
I would
Get off
be
Amazon, Gina.
You know, every lobby that I host, I get like at least a DM from like 7 different people.
Oh,
I'm a busy bean, okay?
Usually about 40% of the time, honestly.
I don't
I'm
know
not
why,
gonna lie
but
about that.
my first thought when I heard Amazon was Emmy Zone.
Whoa.
Yeah, and so when you,
Amy has lots of zones.
I was about to say,
Yeah, she definitely
And
does.
90% of them are horny.
I was
my
about to
God.
say, when you said get off of Emmy's zone, I'm like,
Hey, yo.
Hey, it's a slip of the tongue, okay?
No, it's a Freudian slip.
I mean, I
You meant
wouldn't
to
mind
say
the
it.
ton on my
A
zone.
slip of the
Oh
tongue or
my
a slip
God,
of the
Amy,
desire.
no.
You
Just
know?
pick it up by two.
I don't float that way, sorry.
Wow. Imagine not floating that way in 2023. Can't be me.
Gosh, it's 2023 already.
Yeah. It's mine.
I feel old.
Relax, dude. Relax.
Fur.
The funny thing is, I'm probably in like the
31-year-old.
bottom like 5 of this lobby age-wise,
You
but I still feel old.
We'll have fun on that.
Oh, bro, are you broken?
Get out.
Oh, damn
My
it.
upgrade, not to listen to this damn helicopter noise. Turn it down.
Oh god, I was so
Pew,
worried
pew.
about that myself.
There was somebody in the hallway.
Which hallway?
What?
There's a lot.
Sorry, hold on. Let me look at the map. It's the hallway of engine room. I was coming from the brig, and I saw somebody go up from the brig, and I also saw somebody in engine room.
It's
Do
not
I
Wilford.
remember who? Nope.
Wilford's having fun on the f-f-f.
Yes, and I was too until Wilford stole it from me and Gina was there. I'm like, F it. So I went to do my upload. I went to go do my upload and I got interrupted.
You have to share, DB.
Well, I gave it to you. You took it. So I'm like, whatever. You can have your
You
money.
can come get it back.
No thanks, Japan, that you got info.
I was just gonna ask, Blood, did you go kitchen or did you go up? I couldn't remember from the fucking gun room.
Why do we not have
From the
raised
gun
hands?
room, I went to the teleporter that's down in
There's a
the.
teleport down there? I need to find that.
Yeah, there's a teleport on the right, sorry, left viewing deck. I don't know where it goes.
I think out of meta reasons, Blood is really, really, really good.
About me, Amy, can you read me?
Uh,
You're iffy.
Wow.
wow.
Gimme.
No handcuffs for you, baby.
Oh man. Oh, man.
Man, no pink fluffy handcuffs?
Give me the
Hey,
handcuffs.
Emmy,
Yeah.
can you do a read on me?
Oh my god.
God.
Alrighty, hold on.
I know.
Cool.
You know what? I think you're good.
Can we all just kill Wilford so he doesn't take the fuffa from
I
me?
think Wilford's just good, you know?
Skip. Because
Yeah,
it's the fastest thing to stop Knight from aging. I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if one
Trillian's AFK though, right?
Oh,
Trillian's
yeah,
AFK,
true.
so.
You're gonna age.
Never mind. I tried, Knight.
It's okay.
Like, do we celebrate when it hits your actual age now?
No.
You hit puberty, Nate. How's it feel?
It's about time.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, I hit
Every
IRL
single
puberty at age
time.
10.
Every
Really?
time Greg plays this game with us, Greg is like so responsible, doing chores, doing dishes.
My
like,
god, come do my chores. Jeez.
Gina, he drank a whole bottle of wine.
Not boyfriend material.
He has honestly
Wait,
drinking
what?
enough alcohol where
Wait, what?
I'm concerned.
I'm
Hold
husband
on.
material, not boyfriend material.
Oh. Your husband
Dude,
material?
okay, Japan.
Listen, wait, can you
First
cook?
time that a lot of us met Greg,
Hey, Emmy,
Greg literally
you know,
had 2 bottles of wine and was just like,
you should put an
yo.
application to Greg.
speaking of wine.
Hey, if you can cook, you have 2 crazy kids, you know?
Hey, he made pizza, didn't he?
True.
I want.
Oh, and I'll crack it on the meeting.
I'm so mad right now. I had
Hey
perfect
son,
backup
you
for it.
better have a name. This just dropped. Oh shit.
Yeah, there's someone currently walking away from this down through engine room. This is
I'm
this is in
witched.
gap room.
I'm witched.
You guys ready?
Dodgy,
Okay,
man.
okay. Oh shit.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, hold up. You said this body's where?
Engine-ish?
Knight said somebody's walking away towards engine room. Where? So is it in main hall or in engine room? Or in comms hall?
Night.
Knight?
They're going, so they went left into brig and down to engine room. I came down from the meeting room ladder and there is a dead body flopping.
Okay, so the body's in gap room.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could be the witch. Detective probably could be the witch.
Yeah, I just saw Gina like when I went to medical. She went to electrical, I believe. But I also saw Glitcher because I was going to do the transporter. I saw Glitcher. I saw blood.
I saw Emmy once, but I have not seen DB, so I don't know how DB saw me. Where are you?
I saw you when I went to medical, and you crossed me going to electrical.
Glitcher was standing on the teleporter with you.
Yeah, I said Glitcher.
Yes. I will say yes, it was.
It's fine. I have a useless role. You can just take me. I don't care.
Wilford is looking, well, was looking for Amy.
I went there, and then Ziggy took my thingy, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Your thingy.
Oh.
So Knight, who did you see? Question mark? Maybe because this.
I don't know. I only saw I saw like a blur of a name, but like I couldn't like read it at all.
Because
So
it's like 1 to 2 seconds old.
yeah. I came down the ladder and the body was flopping. So
Jade is not on.
Oh, it's not okay. Well,
it's a dark color.
It's a dark color.
DB, do you have any idea who could have witched you?
I literally said who it could have been. It could have been a lot of people. It could have been Glitcher. Could have been Gina at the end. Could have been Emmy. I saw Greg as well, I believe.
There's a lot of people.
Blood. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, there's a lot of people over there.
I'm fine. It's fine. Whatever.
So, I'm going to vote for the color that means spicy.
That means spicy.
Red.
It's okay. I'll be dead.
Sunrise?
Bye bye.
What's the Oh my god.
I don't know how me nor Knight saw that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm witched again and dead. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know who.
Did they vote one of them out? I'm tabbed out.
No, they skipped. I'm dead because I was witched. Could have been too many people.
Fair.
It was a
That's
long
the issue
round.
of a long round, yeah.
I feel like
I mean, you guys were pushing on Glitcher. You guys should have voted him out.
What is that little use thing that I have as a ghost? Looks like a
What do you
little
mean?
that's because that's the portal maker, but you can't use it.
Oh.
Yeah, you can only use it when you're alive and they place both down.
Oh, okay.
They have placed, obviously. Oops. God damn it.
I'm just sad. I knew Knight vented. I wasn't gonna say jack shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh my god. Jeez, Louise. Okay.
Okay.
So every single one of y'all are bad. Okay.
No.
No? And there
I'm
definitely
not.
could have been a casualty of an imposter here.
Oh no.
Also, I'm 60% sure that G-Speed has
Where's the
vented
body,
at some
Gina?
point.
The body is in the brig. It was locked from engine room. Who fixed comms?
I think when I went through there, Wilford and Glitcher were coming out of there.
Okay.
Me and Ziggy
I
had
thought I
ran
saw-
through there.
Okay, so maybe that was the two of you that I passed. But this is up in Brig. I had to go and unlock the door to get into Brig from engine room.
Yeah, the doors are locked because it's locked on the office side. Because I did the.
I was locked into medical.
And I did the numbers, and I came down the ladder, and I was just about to unlock the door. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was locked. I was locked into medical, so I had just opened the right side electrical door. I have made it to like literally the middle room of electrical.
That's between Ziggy, Knight, and Jess. Which one do you think?
It's
What?
I don't know. The last two that I passed were Ziggy and Jess. I haven't seen Knight this round.
I have been kind of like on the right side of the map because that's all that I have left for tasks.
Ziggy and Jess, were you guys together like the whole time, or?
No, I was actually looking for Greg.
Oh, that's not a good thing to say about a dead man.
Well, hey Jess, I think you found him.
No, I didn't.
Justice? Oh, no.
I did not.
See, the thing is I'm scared.
Are you scared? I'm sorry.
Who do you think it is, Jess? Who did you vote for?
I skipped.
Oh, that's not good either.
What?
That's not good either.
Jess, you make me want to vote you right now.
I voted Jess for that. We can't skip.
With that many kills, I'm afraid.
Jeez,
Well, because like I said, I was looking for Greg. I wanted to shoot Greg.
I'm so bummed because I knew I vented in. I wasn't gonna do jack fucking shit. I wasn't gonna say shit. I was just gonna be chill.
Night. I was just trying to have a little snack.
Look, I vented into that room with you, Ziggy, and I'm like, I can't do this.
So,
I straight up held back and not killed you.
I
Killed
mean,
you
I
on
just
purpose.
ate someone directly in front of you, and I was like,
Oh, did you?
Wilford
Yeah.
Jillian,
I didn't even see that.
What's up, Wilford?
Wilford kind
Jillian,
of sad about my role.
Blood is stepping out for, excuse me, again. I don't know if Jillian's back yet or not. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then if Jillian's up, then I'll start.
That always does.
I'm gonna run to the restroom as well, and also go smoke.
Oh,
while
potty
everyone
breaks?
else is taking a
Okay,
break.
Yeah.
I went for my party break.
So apparently Wilford sidekicked an imposter, and then I traded on Wilford.
Aw. It does suck, but at least like you actually had a chance that round. It wasn't like round one and like your partner got caught. So like at least it was still like a decent game.
I was waiting to be attacked so I could shoot back, but it didn't happen.
If I kill Wilford, I would have just said, "Oh, hey, Wilford flopped on me. I think they were sheriff," and then I would have just waited. Just because of the fact that I had sus on me, and then they boom, you know, could have worked. Could have worked.
Butcher, did you see what I said in chat, by the way?
Where? What? Huh? What?
In the game, did you see what I said in chat during that last meeting?
No, I'm looking on Steam to find out what game I want to find, and you know, I don't really have many good ideas for that.
What do you mean find? Like a new game or like to host? What?
A new game just to like have fun with.
Gotcha.
Satisfactory.
I still need to download that.
That's on Game Pass, so I can easily get that. I'm trying to find something I can't get on Game Pass that I can just easily.
I've been trying to find new people to play with on Satisfactory.
I do still owe you a couple games. I'd say a couple games, like play with because I.
When are
believe
you
bought that for
also?
me.
When are you also starting up your stream team?
to be honest, I just got distracted with work, and like I don't leave myself a lot of time outside of my day job and streaming, so I do still need to finish setting that up. Thank you for reminding me. I think I'll try and use this weekend.
Because I know you asked me if I wanted to be one of them.
Yeah. That's good.
Actually, today is my first stream in a week.
Yeah, I wanted to ask how you're doing.
Still struggling with money, but my mindset's not really on that. My mindset's more on my grandparents right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My grandfather's about to pass away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's just given up right now. Doctors can't do anything, so.
Welcome back.
You're good. Welcome back. We're running one without blood. It's still 3-2.
It's also one of the reasons why I've been silent.
Yeah.
There we go. I unmuted myself. Hi, Jackie. All right, what did I miss? It's like leaving the TV on for your pets so they don't get bored. I am a pet and I will get bored. I love you, Jackie. So the campaign is 4 or 5 missions that are 3 levels each, which isn't super short.
Why not? You got it.
Yeah, it's gone for like 4 minutes. What do you mean, liar?
4 minutes? Which isn't super short.
Hey,
I'll take you like 2 minutes to pee.
Hey, big bro, I picked these for you. Oh, Wilf is AFK, isn't he?
Yeah.
Take that from me. I'm not happy now.
There are other game modes I haven't seen yet because you can't play them until you beat the campaign, so I don't know exactly what kind of longevity there is.
Don't like this roll.
Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Japan, did you kill Greg?
No,
in each of the coolest parts, challenge cards, each player can select one of these modifiers that can be simple, like enemies do bonus damage, or walking into an ally can trip them, or more complex ones that you don't have the word count for, but then it will pick one of the ones selected at random, and then you get a bonus loot at the end. Oh, that's cool.
I glitched out.
I love TED Talks.
I glitched out, and like
I also love brownies and milk.
More towards the cams than I was towards Greg, and then like when I finally glitched back, I was like right above lights.
Yeah. Sorry.
I saw you and Ziggy.
Was Ziggy the one coming? I remember someone
He
coming in on the
made
right
me.
side.
He, as in Plum, made me.
But I think we have a
So like
warlock
where our
because,
apartment
again,
is, we
Emmy
have
and
the
I were
dumpster
right
like
there,
right next to
and
it, which
without
sucks in the
alcohol,
summer,
let's
right?
be real,
Because
I'm
sometimes
not
it
super
stinks.
chill,
But it's
and I'm trying to
convenient.
get
I
them
walk
about
like
that.
10 feet and I can throw my trash away, right? He doesn't like the dumpster. He's afraid of it. So he made me walk across the complex to throw the dog poop in a bin by the dog park that's in the apartment complex. So I had to walk all the way over there and then all the way back after having walked him halfway there already, so that way he would poop.
Weapons, and I saw someone in there at the last second.
Oh, me dying, not me being gone. Gotcha. How long did it take for me to die? Yeah.
I saw a body.
Yeah, I love
fall,
him.
and I
He's
saw 2 people. I said, they probably know it happened.
No. You're aware that it happened. It's like, what the heck?
oh wow, 3 or
happened?
4. That's not bad.
I
I expected to
don't
die
know, I'm
early because I
sorry.
was
Wait,
We had.
AFK.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna make a joke. You go. You.
Yeah, me too. At least Greg, now being dead, he can enjoy his pizza.
True. I was.
So, but he was feisty coming back from the walk, so I gave him his Kong with some spray cheese in it.
We just need to find who warlocked Emmy.
Oh, was it I that got warlock? That's
Again, on my screen you were
yeah.
closer. There's always a chance it was me, but I'm not gonna bet too much on that because I didn't get too close to Greg until like the last 3 seconds before he died, I should say. My brain is not working.
Greg.
Like I said, I lagged out there, so I don't even know if I was on top of him or if you were on top of him, but you know.
It's not wizard.
It is.
Oh no, I'm aging too fast.
Hey, I was there last round. Welcome.
Oh, it's not fault. Well, Trillian had to let his dog out. Okay.
Yeah,
Dog in
last
the
round.
body.
Julian, you missed my awesome imposter minigame.
Oh, I'm sorry. My chat saw it,
It's
at
okay.
least.
Yeah, chat!
Yeah.
Thanks for being there, chat. You're awesome.
We're always here for you.
Wait, did
Wait.
one die, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, only Greg.
I forgot they said that I will not get teleported for meetings. Which is silly and funky. Do you want in my lap? Is that what you're trying to do? He's under my desk. I think he wants in my lap. Are you biting my sock? What are you doing, silly boy? Someone is really trying to kill
Who
Ziggy.
killed Gina's child?
You wanna
And Gina,
Oh,
for
and
that matter.
Gina. What the fudge?
you wanna talk about it?
No.
Jess's
Look,
body.
I thought I saw someone
Hey,
running.
Knight, let people talk first, and you
Go.
can talk.
So this body is.
Your little cousin's birthday party is
by
tomorrow,
the
and you're not
entrance
able to go
of
because his mother
the
scheduled it for
O2
tomorrow,
area.
despite saying she was going to schedule
And
it
I
last
was there
Saturday.
with a small being.
Oh yeah, that's me. That's not me actually.
Panda.
That's not me.
Yes, I am in the area. I put in chat. And let's
Why?
advance, I
Why
know
are people
Knight
like
and
that?
Ziggy
I'm
can't
sorry,
have
Jackie.
killed
I'm
the
sorry you don't get
VIP.
to go.
I did my water wheels. That
What
was
is
my
it,
only
buddy?
task. I went right back to office because
Did you get
my
all the
remaining
cheese out?
tasks are left side. I passed directly over them between comms and weapons. So
On the one hand, you're
yeah,
sad you don't
I
get to be there for his
understand I'm
birthday,
sus.
but on the other hand, she
I
screwed up the
genuinely did not
scheduling.
do
So
this.
yeah, I mean,
am a
it's
bean.
unfortunately it's nothing that you can
I have some,
control.
like,
That is
good
all on her.
information here.
Admit.
Screw out your favor
I have
before
some
work.
good- hold
That's a
on,
good
hey,
idea.
Shush. I have some good information here. Okay, so I ran up to this body and I saw Jess dead on the floor. And so I saw like a name walking down. I'm not sure if it was into boiler room or if it was actually like walking down from the body, but I tried to follow it, but I think I got it messed up with Ziggy
As a treat.
and accidentally tried to go for Ziggy instead of the person who killed the body.
Knight
So
trying to murder me.
well, you
I mean,
see,
are you shielded?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Like
all I'm going to say is
35 seconds.
dear medic, there is a slim possibility that you might have medicked a bad person.
You know what? Don't
You're
tell me who to
not
shield
what you're
next time, okay,
claiming.
Knight?
Yeah, Knight.
Take this vote.
Wait, whoa.
Telling me who to shield and not to, who to shield.
Your mouth.
Wow.
I'm back.
And so when I noticed that, like, I didn't
Yeah, Ziggy gets to be
die,
bad
you didn't
as a
die, I
treat.
thought it would be fun to just, you know, keep on doing it.
Yeah,
Hey,
sure,
Ziggy.
sure, I believe
That's
you.
also why I voted him.
Ziggy, I gave you friendship.
So what's going on? I just got back.
We're voting Knight.
No, we're not voting. This is a misunderstanding,
But
everyone.
we're voting Knight to try killing Ziggy.
Yes. Yeah. He tried to kill the person I shielded.
Oh yeah, no, because he definitely
I'm
shielded
sorry.
Ziggy.
What did I miss?
We're going
You
Knight.
missed that Knight's a killer and tried killing Ziggy.
No. Guys, you
We're on the
literally
Friday.
He's just
didn't
having a good
listen to
time.
me.
Lauren and I
You
went
literally
to
didn't listen to
Petco
me.
today to pick up
Okay,
some ear
there's
stuff
a
for him.
killer in O2,
And
and
of
it's
course
not
we had to get
Ziggy,
him
but
a
it is
toy
someone
as a
else in
treat.
O2.
And he
Man,
loves
to
it.
be
It's a
honest,
little
I
pig,
listened
and
to
we
you,
call
I
it
just
Pigbert.
was making a joke.
Because who doesn't love a pig named Pigbert? You know, I'm gonna go the other way. I don't know who Black is. I think that's Emmy. I think Black is Emmy. There's Japanda. A lot of people in O2 and Specimen. Ooh boy. Boy howdy, that's gonna get spicy real quick. Black is Emmy. Rose is Japanda. Sunrise is dead. But that does suck that you don't get to go to your cousin's birthday party.
Can you not say DiGiorno?
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yes, pizza.
I heard a very strange sucking sound in my screen.
Ayo.
Well, where can I get in on that?
Okay. That just made it worse.
I think that was the intent.
Okay. Oh my lord.
Are you itchy still?
This is information.
He is itchy.
Okay.
I don't know why he's been itchy.
Oh no. Oh no. So
Yeah,
I have
I'm
a
on
roll,
left, but yeah.
and there's 4 killers still alive.
Oh, will you snitch?
They have it in the middle of no. Do they like? Hey, thank you, Gokus, for the follow. Welcome to the kingdom.
And stop
Do they
fixing
like
trolls. Thank you.
host it at some random park in the middle of nowhere?
I'm just
How are you doing
worried,
tonight,
okay, come on.
Gokus? Or go?
It's not.
Oh, is it Goku Super Saiyan? Oh, what does the J stand for? Isn't there like a level that comes with a J? Goku Super Saiyan something?
In laboratory below the telescope.
He's having so much fun with his pig. Oh god, I love him.
Wasn't there somebody else I know too with us before?
Yeah, probably. That sounds right.
That was me.
Oh, okay.
It's a park in the mountains, so perfect. Pigeon Forge, everyone. Gatlinburg.
I freaking love you, Ziggy.
Listen, I'm a believing.
Oh my god, why? Is that on? Do they even live there?
Ziggy just sounds so defeated.
She's just tired.
I'm just here, man.
She's vibing and tired.
I'm with you, Ziggy. I am tired.
Hey, Ziggy,
You have any sus, Glitcher?
you wanna go to Light Cage and we both dance?
Yeah, I'll
Hey
dance.
yo, what type of
Okay,
dance
let's
you
go.
doing? Okay,
You'll have to come and watch just the fun
Hold on. Any sus, Glitcher?
I don't have any sus, but there are 4 killers alive, and that's what worries me.
If you're at the world, I think you might be question mark.
Gatlinburg is the ones in the mountains. Aren't they both super close to each other, Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg? Thank you.
I want some hugs. Oh.
Why would they?
That's why, okay.
Why would they live
I was
nowhere
like,
near
why-
it?
Why is my hugs? I just read his chat.
Hugs for all.
I'm gonna vote my sus.
I think I went to
Where you
Gatlinburg
been? I
once.
haven't
Pigeon
seen
Forge
you- I
was
didn't
cool.
see you
I
on
think I went to
cams.
Pigeon
I
Forge
didn't
too.
see
I
Wizard
am
on
walking
cams, but-
into electrical right now.
I
I
voted
forgot
my
to vote.
sus and my
I'm
friend.
currently still standing at the table because I was getting my food.
Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg are close, but Pigeon Forge is in like a valley. Okay, and then Gatlinburg is the one up in the mountains. That checks out. That makes sense. Let me mute that. Because I went to Lee University once. Hey. What are you barking at? Is your toy being mean? Get it, buddy. Get your toy. He just barked at his toy for some reason. I don't know why. Sometimes a man's just gotta bark. If you've been to Dollywood, it's in Pigeon Forge. I don't think I've been to
Rather than
Dollywood.
saying something immediately, I was saying let's go suck some, and I realized that was gonna turn out really bad. So I had to cut myself off. I heard a sucking sound. That's all I have to say.
You've had too much tea, my friend.
Wrong one.
Anyways,
That's
this body
the
is in.
wrong one. I've had too much chocolate milk.
Go ahead, DB.
The body is in weapons. Saw her drop. Vitals went to admin table. There was 2 in electrical, 1 weapon. Somebody was in specimen.
boy.
I saw Glitcher, I believe, in
Dollywood.
left side office.
Yeah, I don't think I went to
question mark. I think
Dollywood.
he went to bottom decomp.
I probably was near it, but I definitely didn't go to it.
And then yeah.
Because I'm pretty
Emmy's dead
sure we
body
were in
is
Pigeon Forge
and
one day,
weapons
and then I
had
think we
opened
went to
the door.
Gatlinburg another day, or we could take like a line car or
It was
something.
not Ziggy.
I do remember Gatlinburg though, because I remember being up in, or no, I remember
have
Pigeon Forge because I
no
remember
idea what
looking
cryptic
up at the one in the
bullcrap is
mountains.
In my like.
Also went to Chattanooga,
thing.
which was
But
neat.
this is,
They
like, the
had
most
dance steps on the
drifted,
sidewalk
like,
and like bronze shoes.
if-
That was really cool.
If my role hasn't been saved, there's no warlock in the game anymore. Like, how do I save someone's life? Also, I was sucking up a ghost.
That was pretty obvious.
I was sucking up PP's soul, and now it's in the dog.
But what you're saying beforehand, you're about making that sucking noise, and then making it again. No,
Hey,
wow.
hey, I haven't sucked you up yet.
Well, yeah, go suck her up. She's in weapons. Okay, the doorway.
This is making it so much worse.
I'd like to say this
I'd
is
like
really
to
awkward
start.
just listening to.
I know what you mean.
No, did you see the suckening?
He's just having such a good time.
I'm just gonna. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore because
I
just
love
want
this
to be
dog.
over and done
I-
with.
I didn't realize I'd love a dog so much. I also have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like a parent.
Good guess.
I feel like I was just given a baby.
Someone left.
There's no good.
You ever have three thoughts in a row and you're like, I can't say any of those things? Yes.
I'm voting.
I'm sure I
random
have.
person, Ziggy.
Wait, are you reading your information correctly? Or...
I have no
What-
idea.
I don't think.
What things did you think of, Jackie? Almost constantly.
I want to know what you. I want to know what
Ingle,
you read after this.
I don't know if I should be impressed or scared by the amount of things that you don't say, considering the things that you do say. Because that sucking conversation gave you some. Yeah. Yeah, we got some interesting people today. Ain't nothing wrong with that. People can be interesting. They were too lewd, no one gets to hear. I call shenanigans. I demand DMs. Oh, I'm done. I'm sure you're gonna warlock me, and that's fine. I'm just keeping Ziggy alive. Nope, that's wizard. What are you boofing at? You ain't got a boof? No boofing necessary. I'm in the Venn diagram. My manager said she's so demanding to the security voice telling us the alarm was set, and I almost said, I like a woman who takes charge in front of all my coworkers, all of who are women. I am not allowed to speak. Oh my god. I would have loved to hear the story of you actually saying that and then hearing what all your coworkers had to say in reply. Genuinely, I would have loved that. I wish I found myself in situations like that. Oh, that's way less tame than the stuff you were talking about? Or way more tame? Whoops. Yeah, way more tame. He's laying there. He's done snoofling his pig. I want to take some improv classes so that way I can let off some pretty good one-liner zingers like that. Oh, hi Ziggy. I shielded you, but you can kill me if you need to. Like if I'm all that's left, like, you know, straight up, you can do it. It's fine. Do you only tell that one because it's relatively tame? Do you want me to follow you? I can follow you. Only one person's dead. There it is.
I don't.
Where'd you go, Wilford? Where did you go? Japanda?
I only know who this is because of a bug. They got screwed by a bug.
Emmy,
It's in comms.
Who is it?
Emmy, your soul is now inside my dog.
I'm gonna say this.
I have always wanted to take an improv class just to try and like awaken my inner
So Emmy was shot
monologue
by a sheriff.
of funnies.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not even touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Emmy was shooty shot and then bing bong run around the table.
Wilford, we were venting buddies. Where'd you go?
Oh. 2 players who can use vents were still alive. too.
Wilford?
I will say with how
Most of these people I don't
legitimately
I don't get to talk with on a regular basis. I used to talk to Emmy a bit, but aside from Knight and Ziggy and Gina, I don't really talk with any of them regularly. And it probably goes in that order, Knight, Ziggy, and Gina, only because Knight is in my Twitch chat bot, so I talk to him there a lot.
No, inside, and then did the venting animation. Like it looked like they were running away.
Oh.
But
we were
they
venting
got
together.
caught on the wall.
Hmm.
Oh no, Will.
Okay, well, if you're evil guesser, you should know what culture is.
honestly,
or unless you're Jacko.
I'm gonna be straight with y'all. I do believe the only killer. I really can't.
You 100% there, the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wizard
Might as well just get it over and done.
There was no
Wizard
kill
must
until
have been the
Wizard.
other kill.
Hi, K-Smack.
No, I think every other killer.
You know
got
what? I'll
killed
be
off.
right there. I'll be right
Well,
there.
Annie apparently got sheriff shot, right? But that's what
So
Glitch says.
I know my 2
Unjustifiably.
imposter buddies were like out early.
Emmy, how do you
if I
left
was-
Will's body?
If I
You
was
know what? Don't
guesser,
even
I
worry
would've
about
already
it.
guessed
I'm flying
Glitcher,
high on love, man.
GB.
K-Smack always comes in to match the energy.
Do you have a
Or
guess
set
on
the
my
bar
one?
higher, one of the two. We love K-Smack here.
Panda's Jesus.
K-Smack is a handsome man,
wow.
a wonderful dude, super kind,
Not really.
Cannot
very
make the
funny.
joke I want to make, honestly.
Yeah,
It's in poor
if the
taste.
bar isn't set to horny, you set it to horny.
But all I really know is 2 roles. I'm just gonna be
vote.
honest.
Yeah, just vote.
Wilford, you are lucky.
Were you another killer?
Unjustifiable kill.
No, I was sheriff.
Oh, did you shoot Emmy?
Hi, Knightley.
I counted
What did you
down
just come back
perfectly,
to?
'cause I
I don't know.
Count. I had a count. And then
What
he's
was
sitting there
Ziggy?
waiting for me
Also
outside
sheriff.
of weapons
Ziggy
to
was
shoot
sheriff.
me. I'm like, bro.
I won't lie. Literally, the only reason I revealed there is just it was clear you were the last one. I
Yeah.
feel terrible for doing it, but at that point the
Oh,
game
no,
was
no, no.
dragging.
It's fine. It's fine.
And I don't know what the
it's
hell
a mini
happened.
lobby, but like,
If the bar isn't set to
I
horny, you
was
set it to horny.
being
Yeah,
a
that's
little
just
too
K-Smack.
hard Once my teammates came.
I mean, the reason why I
K-Smack's
shot
great.
you is because you were. Everyone else seemed clear to me from the previous kill.
So
Japanda?
exactly the reason I gave to you.
Japanda, can I?
You know, if
can I
the
talk
bar's
to you in
not
waiting
horny, he
room?
comes in and says he wants me to sit on his face, and then you know it's horny again.
Question that I thought was rhetorical.
I was
No,
And to be
that
fair,
was not
when Shadow's
rhetorical.
not
I'm
here, I
actually
almost expect
genuinely
it to
curious.
not be horny, and you know,
I'm actually.
you guys
ending
impress
right
me
now,
every time.
Too, so
Other than that, with Emmy, I had no sauce on Wilford at all.
give me a second to rate out.
Don't deafen yet. Guys, let's all say happy birthday tonight one more time because they're gonna end. And then I'm gonna start the next one as well. And I'm missing somebody. But I hope you had a good birthday night and that
Thank
you
you.
had fun.
Yeah.
So if you're in tomorrow, I will see you tomorrow. But happy birthday again. I just wanted to
Yeah,
give you
happy
a chance
birthday.
to have a
Thank you guys. No, don't say. Please don't.
Happy birthday to you. I look
Come
at
on,
everybody
everybody.
else.
I'm not singing it because
No,
he
he
doesn't want
said,
it.
yeah,
All right, he said no.
So I said, don't say I just stopped.
I love you, Knight.
Go stuff yourself
Love
with
you too,
cake and
guys.
ice cream.
Yeah. Give me one quick second.
Yeah, I would love to sing Knight happy birthday,
Who am I missing?
but that is not a thing you do on
Ziggy
Discord.
went AFK to let
Mm-mm.
out Teddy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and we lost a somebody.
Wilford as well.
We lost a Wilford.
That's you.
Eat my food too
You gotta
fast.
tell them in their chat so they know. Yeah, you gotta. I mean, that's not my fault. No, that would be genetics. Nightingale on Twitch. There we go.
You know, I'm gonna be completely honest. My stream seems very bland now, just because there's no music, no audio, nothing.
Wilford,
It's just.
Aw.
Your stream crashed.
Guys, you don't have to worry about it. Nightingale came in rating me.
Maybe.
Oh, thank you, Nightingale. Happy freaking birthday to you, my dude. I hope you have had a good time. I hope the tea does not keep you up. For what it's worth, I love you on tea. You're great. You're very funny, and I enjoy your presence. So I'm glad you're alive. I'm glad you're here with us. This makes you 18 now, right?
Do what?
Did I not
Wilford, check your stream.
You really should drink more tea. Especially if you don't drink enough water, drink more tea.
Everything crashed.
Thank you for the invite, Nightingale.
Take your time. We'll give it a
Approximately a year? Ah,
about
okay. I
another,
thought
like,
you were...
half an hour, and then
Okay.
I think we
I was
might
off
call
by
it.
a year.
So-
Gotcha. Regardless,
I need
happy
to check
freaking birthday to
something
you.
real quick.
I appreciate you, my dude. I'm glad you are here. I'm glad you're part of the community. I'm glad I'm part of your community. I'm glad we're just in the same circles. But... Oh, that's a minus, not a squiggly. I need to get
Okay,
glasses.
so that's why I'm missing is Ziggy and Wilford then.
I need to get glasses. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually care for Among Us because
Mommy can't tell me what to do.
it can bring out the worst in some people.
Do you want me to move you
But
two
I love
to
getting to
waiting
hang out with my
yeah, that'd
friends
be
and play with them.
Okay,
So
yeah.
like getting to hang out with you and
just
Gina
have
and
something to do
Ziggy
for
has been a lot
No,
of
it
fun.
doesn't.
Okay.
And it's been great getting to see Jess
just
and
got very
Emmy
tired.
and
Everything.
Tablet.
DB.
good.
And who
Especially
am I
after
missing that I've played with a
the
lot
way that
before?
This week has gone. I actually had to get.
And then
pulled
there's
out of my
Japanda
classroom
and
twice
Wizard,
already
Pew
because I was
Pew.
having
I
a
recognize
mental
them. I don't think I've
breakdown
ever played with
because
Greg or Knock, but
people
it's cool to see
stop
them again.
saying a
So
phrase
you know,
that
I enjoy getting to try and make
people
your
have
birthday a
done
little
in
bit
a
better,
share of,
and I appreciate you inviting me.
misfires in this game, and they wouldn't stop saying it. Some people actually told each
Yeah,
other
I
to
get
do
so
it.
hostile
And I'm
in
like, "Come
Among
on."
Us. That is true. I am
and
just
like, I heard
straight up
that
anger.
In a game like this, but in real
Pure
life,
anger.
people need to.
I heard that 16 times in a row, and I'm like, okay, this. I walked out of the room, had to go all the way down to the area, called my parents. They told me I had to stay because apparently I was failing.
Alright,
please
so
only
Ziggy
hit
is
me
still
in one
dog
spot,
out.
K-Smack, and you know the spot?
Okay.
Oop.
Are you going
Panda
back
kind of broke me right now.
What?
What?
What did
Panda,
they do?
Japanda kind of broke me right now.
Oh.
What'd they do?
Japanda donated $50.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
First time in a long time that I've actually gotten something, but not looking.
But yeah, I mean, I love getting to see my friends, and I love getting to hang out with them. Like, getting to play Clue the other night was a lot of fun, too, because I know we hadn't hung out in a while, but it was good to play Clue. He's still having a good time, just sitting behind me on the ground, chewing on his little piggy. Oh, I don't like being imposter. So K-Smack. Even more, I hate being guesser. I don't have anything this way. You're jealous of my chair? It's a nice chair. It's a really nice chair. I spent like $400 on this chair when I got my new job because I knew I would be sitting a lot. Okay, so here's the deal. Hand you the controller. Okay. Jackie, if you can figure out who is what without cheating, then that would be incredible. I don't really understand what just happened.
Wizard. Alright, people. Which one of you done did it?
Sorry.
Yeah. You know what? I wish I could shoot him.
Is by the safe.
Sorry, the safe?
So
Like cargo bay?
why do,
Cargo bay.
buddy? Do you want up in my lap?
And
Is that what
Wilfred
you want
put,
right now? Huh? Is that
Daphne
what
up
you
here.
need? Do you just need a
Yes.
cuddle?
There was
Where are
a
you?
Jess
You go.
and somebody else in records room for a bit, and they left when me and Will got there.
Do I need to
That's
pick
all
you
I
up?
got.
Not Jess. I believe Jess is still there when we left.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
All I
perfect.
know is that it's not Pew Pew. For both.
Oh,
of these
Ziggy
kills,
wasn't
I do
in.
believe.
Okay.
Good chat.
We
Good chat.
love
Where's everybody
Plum.
else?
You know
And
what?
Pew Pew-
We're just. Oh, there he is again. Baby. Hi, Plum. Hi. He's a good boy. Yeah, he was chewing on his toy, but he just kept climbing under my desk. I love you too, K-Smack. It is a nice chair, and I know the reason. Love you too, K-Smack. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Thank you so much always for supporting me. You're such a good dude. You're such a good friend. I love this. I love this distinguished gentleman. Wonder... No, it's way too big. It, like, engulfs his entire head. Oh, I'm terrible at guessing, too. I also would have been in for a bad time. What I don't understand is why Emmy was with Greg, and Greg killed me, and then Emmy didn't say or do anything about it. Like, I don't understand why she was teaming. But I also don't know what Chameleon does. So... Hence why you quit after the incident. I know you told me what the incident was at one point. I am struggling to remember what it is, but I don't blame you. Like I said, this game tends to bring out the worst in people, and I hate playing the game because people stop having fun. Chameleon, maybe you appear evil? I don't know. Like I said, I vaguely remember, like, the circumstance, but I don't remember everything. So much has been going on. I'm gonna follow Wizard.
See someone creeping on me.
Everyone loves cake. Cake has layers.
What about a parfait?
Wait, we can pick it. Look, see, there is a dog in my hair.
Oh, there is a dog in your hair.
There is a
I don't want
dog in
to
my
touch him.
I have a dog in my lap.
You have a dog in your lap? Oh.
I want
Yeah.
to see this.
Wait,
I want to
oh,
see this.
wait. Are you on like a not a Among Us screen?
Yes. And
Okay,
I
good.
just adjusted my camera, so now you can see Plum in my lap.
Aw, I need to see this.
See?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
It's so cute.
he's so cute. Oh my goodness.
My dog would never do that.
So stinking cute. And I love that the collar matches the name.
Uh-huh. Yep. That was all my girlfriend. She did it intentionally.
Okay, that was deserved. I'm just gonna say. Actually, it wasn't deserved, but you know.
Yeah, he was crawling under my desk and... Oh, never mind.
Oh,
damn!
Holy
God damn! I know where one body is. Sorry. Go ahead.
This body is outside of
There we go.
communications.
And the body I found
That is very
is in the
sus out of
bathroom.
context. I
and
agree.
it's the pink one. It's Glitcher.
I'm just coming up to Bloods. I was about to report.
See,
What's going on?
I'm looking at a cute doggy.
so what happened was I was homing. I know who the killer is.
Okay.
but there's too many bodies dead now, so I don't know if I should hold it anymore. I'm a little scared.
I wanna spit it out.
What color Tiny had, Gina?
Where you been?
He's husband material, you know?
Oh, Greg?
Yeah, I want to understand why she was leaving. I don't know.
So, hold on. I can counter that.
I mean, again, at least
round one,
a blue hat on the doggy.
Emmy
Okay.
killed Wizard, and me and
So then you're both killers then.
No. I did to Wizard.
On the
what
bright
he
side,
did to
I
me.
died on a roll that I don't really care for, so like, I don't really care.
You're murderer too because you killed Wizard. So you're murderer.
I did it
I
in
just wanted to be nice and not say anything about Emmy.
I did it in justice.
Look at this tiny hat.
Greg is a murderer.
Oh, so anyways, Pew Pew asked me a question. I was rubbing the jewel. I get off. There's Amy staring at me, and then I go down and to do a task. I'm like, oh shit, I'm handcuffed, and the only person that passed over me twice when I was eating my chips was Blood. So she handcuffed me without my permission, even though I did enjoy it. Then I went and did my download and my upload on the left view deck. Yeah.
I took a picture to send to Lauren.
So I voted for Emmy because I know 100% she's a killer.
Knock, knock, knock. Greg killed Drillian.
Emmy, you put it on me.
I did.
I think you're all. I think Emmy and.
He doesn't care. He's got so much fluff on his head. He's just having a good time.
You listen here, Linda, okay?
Oh, we're listening, Linda now.
Greg.
Yeah.
I don't care. Oh. He flipped the hat off. I tried, but he flipped the hat off. Plum has spoken. He did not want the hat. Oh, goodness. But he's just so happy in my lap, guys. This is too cute. I can't. Why does he do this? Why does he love so much? Does he know that he loves? I don't know if he knows that he loves. Oh! I think he heard my microphone arm squeak.
I thought. Wait, what were you?
He was Jackal.
Me? That was Jackal.
Oh, I thought you sidekicked me.
No,
he's
Plum is gonna be the commentator. Is that why you just let him kill me, Emmy?
Yes, I thought he sidekicked me, so I was gonna use him.
I just got broke even more.
Why?
Yeah, I saw
Hey.
him at the end. I'm like, I'm hiding in a vent like a bitch after a fix that reaction.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're my bounty.
It wouldn't let me kill you.
Aw.
Not fair. I'm going to.
I was hoping.
That does
Wait,
make
were you
more
trying to
sense.
kill
I am
I was
really
thinking
trying to
that
hold
might have
back
been
my tears
it,
right
but
now.
when I
was
saw
trying
that
to
someone
have
else
Blizzard.
was sidekicked, I was like, what? That doesn't make sense.
Kurt just donated $200 to me.
Oh wow. Art's my brother.
So, Greg, me and Knock have this thing where if I see him kill, I don't out.
He is just such a
Dependent
big
wants-
baby.
Dependent's
Look
asking
at
to be
him.
dragged.
I
Look at
didn't know
him.
you had that thing, so I wanted to kill you anyway.
I'm sorry.
I followed you too long. I was like, I gotta follow through with this.
No, you
I
just run
honestly
away.
thought I got sidekicked. I was like, oh, okay. And then he killed Brilliant, and I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah, honestly, it couldn't have been a better role because I was evil guesser and I suck at guessing. So I was like, hey, I don't have to do my worst
I
role.
was nice guesser that time too.
Oh.
Well, it's good that I killed you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It would have been a battle of the
And
guessers.
Greg, if you what?
That
doesn't make sense. That's caught you with what?
I doubled back.
He's such a baby.
Either way, I was Jester, and I
I
wasn't
can't
scared.
stop fawning.
that's so
over
exciting.
him. He's laying on my hand on his paw.
3, 2.
Oh, I
3,
do have a
2,
question.
1.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Mom did not like
what,
cat, I see.
what glitcher? What's
Oh,
your
No,
question?
he didn't. But he's
Guys,
loving
what?
being in my lap right now.
Glitcher's trying to talk.
I've been seeing the ninja roll on the left side turned off. What is it?
It's not great.
So it essentially you get to mark somebody, and then you get to
Well,
you jump.
I'm an
to
engineer,
them to
so
kill
obviously
them,
I have to be in the
leave
engine
behind
room.
leaves.
Like, it only makes
It's
sense.
not a terrible role, but it's not one I feel is particularly strong. It's kind of a novelty to me.
Okay.
Um,
Pretty
also,
much it's like
Leave me alone.
you take someone else's.
it's reverse escapist. It's reverse escapist.
Okay.
Also, did you see my DM?
I'm not opening it.
Yeah.
But yeah, please know.
I mean, I
it's
opened
nothing
the
to
other
do with
one.
you, really.
I don't know.
Wow. Wow, why not?
Whoa. That was mean.
What am I doing?
Come here, you. There you
Something
go.
with me? What
Viking
with me?
hat, cool sunglasses.
God damn it! Can you stop closing the fucking
Jorts.
doors? I hit this.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know to open it.
Brilliant. I got a clip of it, and that's all that matters.
Did you get the
That
part
dog
of
is
Plum
so
flicking it off?
adorable.
No, I didn't.
Aw.
I will. I will be right back.
Oh,
Oh.
Greg.
But anyways, go ahead, Jess first.
Lauren just told me that
It's
I mentioned how I
in
can't let him
the
stay in my lap.
communications hallway?
Plum stay in my lap a lot so he doesn't
we
get
have a
spoiled.
witch.
And apparently every single picture that this
And
friend has
somebody ate
gotten,
Gina's ass, apparently,
he's
'cause
in
she
it
did
in
not
my
help
lap.
up.
There was also bloody feet going to Nav.
What's nav? You mean cockpit?
So, Jess,
yeah,
you,
cockpit.
did you just say communication hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Oh
did.
my god, here we go.
So I just got done putting my pistols on the rack. I started to go
Yeah,
up,
Ziggy
and
is
Emmy
back.
is coming down from the hallway.
Nope, false.
Okay,
I
well,
came out of the kitchen, I opened up the door, and I was like, wait, I should go check to see if there's a body over there, and then I blizzard.
The thing is that clears at me.
Yeah, it does because there are bloody footprints going to the left.
Yeah, from the body, like directly from the body to Nav, cockpit.
Did I do a thing? What
Greg.
am I doing?
Greg, thank you for the follow.
Greg.
Yeah.
What, buddy?
Who do you think cast the spell on
Huh.
you?
Are you startled by me rubbing my head on you? I'm sorry. I'll stop rubbing my
It
head
wouldn't
on
be
you.
a
You can
pass.
lay
They would have
down.
had to like touch you for like
Oh,
2 to 3
hi,
seconds.
buddy.
It's 3 seconds. I've had it before.
Like,
It's technically 3 seconds because it's the initial one, and then it
Greg,
counts
Greg,
down.
I'm sorry.
You can just lay down.
I
It's
guess
okay.
maybe blood?
Down,
Maybe.
Plum.
Maybe what?
Maybe blood?
No, I have not stood next to you. I passed you.
There you go, buddy.
Somebody
Yeah,
would have had to been like in
I
your
mean,
bubble.
Yeah, I mean, no one really stuck around. It was either blood or maybe Drillian, someone bluish.
Just watch
I'm not
your-
blue. What are you talking about?
Well, you got that like the purple kind of thing.
He's
More blue
green.
than they are, but I don't think I
Yeah,
passed.
no, but the costume.
Greg.
Do you have the game figured out for sure? Yeah, who is it?
Just watch out for an ass eater as well.
Okay, so we have a vulture and a
witch.
You want down?
I'm so naive.
Are
I
you
don't really
done?
like pay
Oh
attention to
no,
this messy me.
Greg, you need to find.
I'm obviously the
I know.
imposter. Ziggy is hard clear, and
It's
you're
not
the
probably
vulture.
passing
Gotcha.
you though. Like somebody would have had to literally stand on you.
I mean, I
Yeah.
was doing a task for a little longer than I expected.
Which
so-
task?
The shower task.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Which one? Like the
Oh,
playing the
no.
hammer one?
the hammer
Or the
one,
power?
yeah.
Down.
And that, I was there too at the plunger thing too.
You know,
Oh, so it could have been really
Exactly.
anybody.
Sucking up some water out of the tubes.
Great.
Alright,
There you
that's
go.
3 dead now, unfortunately.
There we go. Oh, good. Cargo bay, just where I need to be. Trust me, I'm a doctor. There we go. That's it? I don't open it or anything? That's all I do? Do I have to plunge a toilet? I do have to plunge a toilet. Oh, I think people in my headphones are startling him. He's so tired. He's just laying on his bed now.
In the doorway between viewing deck and kitchen, I had to open the door.
You sound so tired.
Yeah,
ahead,
you
Glitcher.
definitely do. Wizard. Who else was
I
with
seriously
us
need a second
in
webcam so that way I can have a plum cam.
I thought I saw Emmy. I'm not 100% sure, but I thought I saw Emmy.
Oh my
god.
Me 3. I think I was supposed to stop like a half hour ago.
I can't
So this
remember
one's
who I
gonna be my
saw. It could have
LG.
been Jess that I missed. But they walked up
my
to the
God, did you
body
fall?
and then just ate it. They ate it in front of me and I couldn't remember who.
Oh shit! Somebody else is dead. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But seriously, who just fell? Are you okay?
He's just having fun there in the corner, man. He's vibing.
Possible Morphling?
I mean, it's gotta be because I'm vibing and saw D here.
I don't know.
And
Are you
my
okay,
other
Greg?
thing is,
Yeah.
I think
He is probably watching my reaction right now.
I think that maybe Jess might have been the ass eater in this situation.
Hey, yo.
I don't eat ass. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Greg.
Oh, did you get
A few games of
donation as
Mogus
well
won't
from
kill
Greg?
me, probably.
Yes.
Too late. I'm already
But
dead.
I can't. I don't have a job.
I've
and
died
I
a
don't have
horrible
anything to earn money from.
I was gonna ask if you saw my dono, Wizard. I donated through Steam.
Yeah, you were in waiting room when you were talking tonight. When I saw it.
There's been a few donations to Wizard.
It's good.
Let's just say it's not unreasonable because, yeah.
So who are we sus of?
I'm not really sus of anyone. I think Jess was the ass eater. Although they said that, I mean, they said that they weren't, but I still, because I know I saw somebody run up and eat the body.
Just can't get over him. His face is just
I'm
so
gonna be
adorable.
honest. Regardless of
You're a
what
cutie.
Jess was, part of me is still sus of Emmy just because the Morphling claim in this mod feels a lot weaker just without glitch existing, right?
I mean, yeah.
I did skip. I did not vote Emmy. I'm just saying in general, I really have a hard time believing Morphling claims in this mod unless there's confirmation from multiple people.
Same, yeah. But I'm just believing it for now since there wasn't any other.
That's fair.
Diamond Gem coin. Okay. Diamond Gem coin. What are you having a time over there? Diamond Gem coin.
Good. Wow, that was quick.
That's like off cooldown.
Yeah, Julian?
Yeah, so we're in records. I walked up to grab my record, and then as I was walking away, I saw the body drop. I don't recall seeing anyone else nearby, so I don't know if she tried shooting me or something, or if it was like a witch thing.
Who else?
Or Warlock, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, witch only does it in the meeting. Warlock can.
Well, no, a witch can curse you, but they can also normal kill you as well.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying, like, the witch can only use their special in the meeting, like, their, ability, other than killing. Because if they died just randomly, maybe Drillian was cursed by Warlock.
And there was some decent, maybe if there was that out of vision.
What is it? What do you need?
Possibly.
I got nothing. I just went to meeting room.
I just passed Wizard heading to comms.
Hey,
Knock say
hey.
something about Emmy and chat.
Stop eating your bed.
Gosh.
Stop trying
I'm
to go
in bathroom, but yes, I was near record.
Didn't you need to go pee like for 4 minutes? Why are you in the bathroom again?
I was in the shower, okay? I was on the potty, I was in the shower.
Hey. No.
I mean, you can still
Don't
potty
do that.
in the shower.
Don't
It's
eat
just
that.
Not as...
Ew.
No.
I mean,
I'm a
Wait,
lady.
you don't
I
poo
potty
in
in
the
the
shower?
potty.
Oh
Hey.
my god, no. Ew.
No.
What the hell? No.
Don't eat that.
Person to shit in the shower and then stomp their shit and
Yeah, why?
Oh, God.
Can we
Good boy.
Guys,
Good
can we
stuff.
please not talk about this in ever?
You gotta do the waffle stuff.
Aliens time with the lads for you. Have fun, Ingle. Enjoy your time off. Kill some aliens for me. Record some, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you do that. I'd be curious to see what the game looks like, though.
Talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
shitting
stopping
in the
after this
shower.
too because I gotta take care of that little guy.
No,
I
don't.
want to
do
watch the
that
next episode of
either.
Mandalorian.
Don't do any of that. Don't do any of that in the shower.
Hey, it's not as bad as if you peed in a pool.
Oh my god.
No, it's shitting in the shower is far worse than being in a pool. I'll pee in a pool.
What
I'll
is
pee in
this
a pool.
meeting?
I will not.
Why are we talking about this kind of stuff right now?
Right? It's disgusting.
I'm gonna vote you.
Okay.
Honestly,
bye.
Good old fashioned bug,
I
huh?
guess not.
I did.
Might tomorrow have to
But
download
this is
OBS or something. Yeah, OBS is pretty simple these
I
days.
just had a bag of chips and I
Why
couldn't
are we
throw it
here?
out.
And for the third time,
I ask myself that every day, Ducky.
In the shower, I said
Oh my
Every day.
Either way, okay, please.
Speaking of bug hunt, makes me want to play. Where is it? Makes me want to play. Deep Rock Galactic. It was diamond, gem, coin.
Swear I just saw like the weirdest
I enjoyed
thing.
Deep Rock Galactic. It's been a while since I've played it too. I've been trying to find people who aren't like super duper good at it to play with.
What do you think you saw?
I walk into
Just because, like, you know,
I walk into
it's
the
not fun to
cockpit,
just have
and I see
everything
one body on the
resolved.
floor, another one flopping over, and you just casually leaving the area.
Yeah, you saw what you think you saw.
Okay.
What?
You saw.
Well,
me
obviously
kill
you can
and-
join,
and then
Jackie.
DB killed
Because
Wizard.
as your
DB
name
kept
states,
running in
you
the
must be
cockpit,
bad, right?
And I kept running past you.
What?
What?
DB killed.
I feel like
I am
Ingle
so
I could
confused.
trust to not power
Because
game it.
DB is bad, and I'm good.
No,
Maybe
well,
that's misplaced
I don't
trust, though.
think that's the case
Maybe.
here.
Oh, I. If you don't think that's the case, then you're DB's partner.
Well, okay, it's just strange when I see a knock running by and I think, okay, Morphling, then you accept that it was you.
Because I'm the sheriff, and I was out for Emmy because she killed the sheriff last round.
Then how are you the sheriff?
Because I was a deputy.
Yeah, deputy gets turned to sheriff immediately.
Night after
Oh.
And I handcuffed Greg first round and Pew Pew, and then you guys killed both of them.
Okay.
I did.
So.
Wow, Greg.
So if you're claiming DP shot and you're claiming sheriff, but that's of course if we believe you.
I want to believe.
Have a good night,
Knock
Sarah.
now,
Thanks for
but-
hanging out. I'm going to be going to bed shortly,
that's a
too,
little
so
too
I
hot and
appreciate
heavy
you
for
being
me
here,
to
though.
wanna trust.
If it's
Yeah.
crossplay with PS5 and you'd have me...
That's the same here. It's just like
I'd join if I had the time.
see
Definitely
two
enjoy the game.
bodies,
I didn't know it was on
one
PS5.
right
I
after
don't know if
another,
it's
not
crossplay. Let's
casually
Google that
just
real quick.
walking
Is
out rather than
Deep
reporting
Rock
the body, and then
Galactic cross-platform?
saying yes, I killed them, and I saw somebody else kill this.
It is with the
killed Emmy
Xbox,
and DB killed
apparently.
Wizard. I'm assuming that DB thought that Emmy was gonna kill me first.
And Video Gamer says it is also the
so
case
that you guys
on
would've got a double kill.
PlayStation. Oh, okay. This other article says Steam or PlayStation will not be able to play with anyone outside of their platform.
What are we thinking?
I'm not thinking anything right now. My brain's like melted.
Okay, well, honestly, I
gonna-
don't blame you.
I'm gonna be honest. I half want to skip and just see what the fuck happens. I'm
Mine's
lost.
like
I
melted
don't know.
cheese right now, to be honest.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh my,
I
what
win.
was, what the fuck was that noise?
Oh yeah, buddy.
That is unfortunate.
my
Though it goes on sale
God.
frequently, so we might be good. Well, we're obviously not getting a task win, so... Do I button?
Why?
Drilling?
Why would you button?
Well, it was between DB and... Was it Glitcher?
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest. I wasn't fully sure on the thing, just because it's just so odd. The way it looked was just odd.
I mean, the way it looked is just that you came probably about a
Jackie,
second
did
too
you
late
not
to
buy
see
the stuff
everything.
from Acid yet? You should just buy it, yes.
Because once I became sheriff, and then I ran into Emmy in showers. She's just been too sus. So I was making sure I killed her that round.
I am wondering. I get the kill on Emmy.
And then DB killed Wizard.
I just don't think. Okay. Now I'm getting myself confused.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
So the one issue I'm having currently, and please understand,
He
I'm
told
not
me to
trying
make sure I felt
defend
comfortable buying
Glitcher, I'm
parts,
just trying
and then
to
time got away
understand
from...
for
Oh,
myself, correct?
Jackie. DM
Say
him
that you
right
think
now.
Glitcher and DB are
Because
possibly
last I
trying to do a double
heard...
kill, but you're saying Glitcher comes after all of this happened.
No, Emmy.
Last I heard, you
Emmy
were
and
comfortable
DB
with
were
this.
probably trying to do a double kill, but I killed Emmy before she got a chance to kill me.
So if you're comfortable with it, shoot him a DM right now. He'll get it in the morning, and then
Problem with
balls
the
in
whole
his
thing
court.
is, why would DB and why would
You're not a
DB
fool.
kill in front of you?
Look,
Because they were
I
trying to
totally
do a
understand
double
what
kill
it's
at the same
like
time
to,
because the four of us were in
I totally
that
understand
one
what it's
pack
like
right there.
to forget to
Okay.
reply to someone,
the
because I've
four
done
of us were
that
basically
countless
on top
times,
of
especially in email.
Right,
So
this makes a
I'm
little bit more
being
sense.
your reminder here.
And
Just
no.
like do it right now. Just say
To
something
me-
right now. Something
to
simple,
me,
something
the
small. Just
way
like,
that you're,
yeah, I still want to do
the
it.
way you were defending DB.
What are the next
just
steps?
makes me think that you're
Good to
her
go.
partner.
No, I wasn't entirely defending. I was just confused by the situation because I walk in and I see you walking away from two bodies.
Yeah, because the reason why I ran away is because I knew that she was basically trapped in that area. So I was running away to let my cooldown come up, and then I was going to come back and kill her.
Okay.
No,
Ziggy,
message
you
him
have
right now,
anything to say?
Jackie.
No.
Nope.
I got anything.
Ziggy sounds so tired. Ziggy, you okay?
In the
Sounds like
time
you
that
need a
it's
nap.
taken you to type all that you have with me, you could have tabbed over to Discord and just said, "Hey, I'm interested,"
It's a Ziggy.
and that's it. That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm interested. What's next?
Honestly.
Yeah,
That's 5
doing,
words. 5 words right there. There it is.
Wasn't it?
Okay, so
Like,
that's
no, hold on.
What happened
Wizard
to
got in my
Warlords?
way of me shooting Knock because I said Knock kill Emmy, and then Wizard got in the way of my gun when I was trying to kill
Aw.
Knock. And I'm like,
this
damn
is
it.
gonna be LG. We're gonna do it on Bolus.
That's because I was trying to eat the body.
Oh wait, is Night still here?
No, he left.
No.
A while
Night
ago.
left
Aw.
earlier.
His mom only allowed him to stay up to midnight, unfortunately.
Do
Which
you
was
think
still
I can
pretty
do an
good.
honorary submerged
Oh god.
for Night?
That one is gonna
feel like
have to
that'd
be
be
my
well
last one
deserved.
because
Oh,
I've got to
okay.
take care of the pupperino.
No.
Okay, thanks for playing, Drillian.
Have a good night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good
It
to
was
see
nice
you
to
all.
talk to you
Take care of
again.
yourselves.
Yeah, good night.
I think
Thanks for
I think
playing.
I remember.
You're
the last
welcome.
time I
Thanks for
talked
having
to
me.
You kept dying like round 1 or 2.
That's almost all my games.
That's yeah. You did not fare well in my stream of lobby.
I
No,
like
I
this
don't.
one
I don't
because it
tend
does
to.
shield the person at least. I wish they would put that on town of us.
Yeah. That I will say I think the deal that
Thank you
Town of
for
Us
being
and
here, Nightly. It
Underworld
was
made
good to
doesn't
chat with
even
you. I hope
include
you're
that
doing well.
shield, so
Hopefully,
I'm
Blender and
wondering why
everything's
they
going
don't
well.
do it as an
Off
option,
chance
at
he's
least.
still up and I go to bed and then I leave him on the red. No, I mean, yeah, you're not going to be leaving him on red. You'll he's probably not up right now. Because it's like past midnight. He's probably.
When I was trying to kill Knock. So I'm like, and then I go into.
Okay, that's a lot. You'll just do it in the morning. All right. But if you forget, you owe me put-ups. Hind legs are hard, but phase 1 is almost done. Hind legs are hard. I think for me, it was getting the proportions for the neck and the shoulders were the hardest part. And the hands. The claws were so tough because they kept like getting smaller and like eating themselves up. It was awful. The hands and feet were really, really tough. I was struggling. All right, let's see. Who is still streaming? Let's see. You know what? Moon Crab is playing some Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. So I'm gonna take you guys over to Moon Crab because Moon Crab is awesome. I love Moon Crab. He's a fun dude. So if those of you who are getting ready to go wouldn't mind staying just to copy and paste a message and say hi to Moon Crab, I'd greatly appreciate it. But if you need to go, that's a-okay. Taking care of your sleep hygiene and mental health is far more important. Go. Yeah. Inflate and changing the strength is very important for sure. That's an overthinker and a procrastinator. That is the worst combination. It's a good thing you don't have anxiety, Jackie. Otherwise, you will have a tough time. Good night, all of you, though. I love you all, and I appreciate you all hanging out with me. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to each other. I'll take good care of Plum and love him all night, I promise. I hate to break it to you. Oh, no, Jackie. Say it ain't so. You got the whole package. My boy, no, my boy. All right, well, I'll try and remember to remind you that in the morning. How's that? But take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all on the next adventure. It didn't. There we go.